podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Hey, Daddy, this is Dollar Beat.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man, spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
WBC Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar though. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for 300 million, and I made 350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on an app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
WBC Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
Good morning, TBV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another morning edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Morning after, we're here, and we're going to be talking Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. Morning afterthoughts, man. What do you think after it's all said and done? What do you think of the results? Do you agree? Francis, the praying mantis, what's up, man?
What's up? What's up to all my people out there? You already know that this is Francis all the way from Toronto, Canada. Shout out to, the man upstairs, my Lord and Savior, for another one, allowing us to be here on this beautiful day, Top Boxing. Actually, we got to witness history, Roy Jones versus Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. History in the making. They've wanted this fight years from before, and they're able to make it happen now in a nostalgic feel, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Also, Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul is another reason why people say you don't play boxing. What's going on, Ness?
What up? What's going on, champ? What's going on? Look, man, I guess excited to be here, excited to talk about what we witnessed yesterday. I think that
which is next level what we witnessed.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely some good to take out of there, and maybe some things that we can replicate. So let's start there. What did you like the best overall about last night?
Oh, thank you for asking that question, because me personally, I'm all about the entertainment, and I'm all about the entertainment, and last night was a complete entertainment. I mean, there was a lot of performances they had last night that was good. They probably could have scaled it back, maybe one or two less performances, but I love incorporating the music into it, because music is a part of our daily lives, no matter what we're doing, whether we're training, we're running, we're eating, whatever the case, we doing work, whatever it is, we need music. So adding music to it was a great part. Mixing it up, I thought was amazing. The times in between was great. The build up, how they brought them out. I thought the show was great. I got no complaints about the show. I know a lot of boxing fans do, but I loved it. Something different than listening to Sergio Moore or all these Brian Kenny talk for 30 minutes till they start the fight. I prefer to hear some music.
I mean, I agree. It was cool hearing some music, but I think that they overdid the sets. Like, they gave each artist far too much time. I felt like Snoop maybe did 6 or 7 of his songs, and obviously he didn't do whole songs. But I definitely, remember 187. I remember Gin and Juice. I remember the Pharrell song, and it's just like, damn, this is a whole bunch, And I don't know. I just felt like at one point or another through Snoop's set, I'm like, can we move on now? I mean, this is one too many songs. Then that other dude I never heard of, St. John. So I'm like, man, what is this? I had to mute it. And, just do other things until that passed by, and then come back to it. So I thought with my business head, and I said to myself, I wonder if this brought in any extra pay-per-views. Did anyone buy this pay-per-view to watch these people perform? You know, I don't know because I'm not a fan of those guys, but what do you think? You think people purchased this pay-per-view to watch Neo and to watch Snoop and anyone else?
No, if Neo, Snoop, YG, Wiz Khalifa,
Wiz was
if
there.
all these, Wiz was there for all these artists, and
because they
put it
had
on
to
their
pay
social
them dudes
media.
too.
If they put it on their social media, then yes.
Yeah, but
I
those
know
dudes had to
Triller
get
didn't-
paid too, though, right?
Huh?
Those dudes had to get paid too. They did a lot of sets, man.
Absolutely, Triller came with the bread. That's what I'm saying. Triller didn't advertise them per se. They advertised more Roy and Mike, but if they advertise on their social medias, and definitely those are casual fans coming in, you know what I'm saying, to listening to a great set and also watching boxing. I loved it, man. I loved it. I think boxing try to figure out how to incorporate some type of show to it like that, in my opinion. At some point, you know what I mean?
So for
listen,
you, the biggest thing was the music. Like that's if you had to pick one thing that you want them to take from this event and adapt it into the boxing, everyday boxing shows and programming, what was it and what is it?
It would be to incorporate some type of live performance, and I tell you why. They play music in the arena anyways. They play music in the, it's not dead air. It's music in the arena in between fights. You know what I'm saying? When, while in between the corners, they play the music anyway. So you might as well, you know what I'm saying, add a live performance to it. I think it would just make it a little bit, the show just a little bit better. And it's all about the names that you get too. Get people who people know. You know what I mean? It will add to it. That's why the Super Bowl halftime show became so huge. Is because you got all the eyeballs. Put somebody there that everybody knows and the music that they can relate to, right? You gotta speak to the culture and the demographic of what you're doing.
Definitely.
So what do you think? You don't think it adds another layer of entertainment to the actual pay-per-view or to the show itself?
I mean, yesterday's music, you saying the show, I didn't like them like that. Like that's not for me. You know what I mean? Definitely at this age, that wasn't for me.
Okay, so what music would have been for you to play like live performance that would have made you be okay?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hipster or the purist. I'm just saying I was ready to watch some fights. I wasn't really trying to watch 7 Snoop songs, man. Like 7 Snoop songs is a little excessive. Whoever that other dude was, that was a lot.
Like I said, they could have scaled it back, for sure.
I feel like if that works, I'm cool with that. Just don't give them 7 songs, or even if it was 5. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it was 5 straight. That's too many. That's too many straight songs of one dude. Like if you want to pay them to do 5 each, rotate them. You know what I mean? Let that dude, whoever he was from Brooklyn too, that was crazy. Whatever his name, South, what he called himself, I forgot. Something with an S, right? Saint John.
Saint John,
right?
yeah.
Like maybe let him do a song. Snoop come out, Neo come out, then it go back to St. John. But like the repetitiveness was too much for me. You know what I mean?
I hear that. Big Supermax come back with a super chat, the first super chat of the day. We need Snoop and Ness on Border Wars commentary.
Nah, I actually didn't feel it too. I know. See, I'm gonna be the dude that people are gonna get mad at today, but Snoop was like that dude that came over to your house to watch the pay-per-view that don't know shit about boxing, but he's talking the most. He was talking like mad stuff that, I mean, I get it. He was the comic relief, and I understand what they were trying to do. But, you know, Snoop was like, oh, these two fighting like some grown-ass men. I'm like, bruh, they 54. Of course they, I mean, you know, it just said, you know, he wasn't it. And then they really left Morrow all alone there, poor guy. Neither of the other two couldn't They weren't doing much of
Ooh,
anything.
Sugar Ray and
No, Sugar Ray is trash, man. I know people gonna think I'm disrespect. He's trash. I mean, we seen that when PBC picked him up early in the beginning of PBC. Sugar Ray don't say nothing. He's mute on the mic. I don't even know what they paying. Are they paying him by words or what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he barely using any words. I think that's the deal they got with him, man. Look, I hear you. I know people gonna be mad that I'm getting that Snoop, but my man added nothing boxing. He was comic relief. Man. You know,
that's what they brought him in there for.
That's it, man. He added nothing, man. Nothing about nothing did he know and did he say. He was just there to make little jokes and stuff. And I get it. Again, I'm not mad at none of the, understand that I'm not mad at none of this. I'm just giving my opinion on what I liked and disliked. But I understand that we are trying to grow the sport. I heard what Mike Tyson said about YouTubers, and I understand we're trying to grow the sport. So I ain't tripping on any of y'all. Don't trip on me.
Let me ask you a question then, Ness. Let me ask you a question then, just to play the other side. How would you put a show together to make it entertaining other than just the commentary and the fights?
No, I mean, like I said, if you like what they did, that's cool. Maybe just dial it back a little bit for people like me. So again, if you had 5 to 7 Snoop songs, maybe go 1 to 3. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I think it was just a little bit too much. What I did like was the dark blacks. The blacks, I love the lights. Those was different. That was totally different. The lights over top of the ring, it was like so many in a row. I even liked the way they did the performances, other than Snoop, who was really the only one using a 360 directional camera, giving us sides of the ring and things that we weren't supposed to see. You know, some of the behind the scenes people, some of the cameramen. Other than that, like, they kept it real music video feel with the fake smoke and everything. It kept real performance until Snoop started using the whole arena. But it was decent. Like I said, I get what they're doing, but not to lose the hardcores or the real boxing fans, they need to just not have so much music, you know, sets or whatever.
You know what's so funny about that? What the music did for me yesterday, in my opinion, was kind of took away from the attention from the levels of competition and fights that happened. You're talking more about having too much music than the fact that the matchups were uneven. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I got what I wanted, except, and let me tell you why I'm satisfied in terms of Mike and Roy and not too upset at the decision. I'm satisfied because in the build-up to this, they tried to tell us that there would be no knockouts and that they weren't going hard, but you seen that right from the rip. Mike came out here to take Roy out. He wasn't able to do it. I know it was a certain somebody thought Roy was going to win. Roy did nothing but grab, man. Roy went to the Amir Khan and Devin Alexander school of boxing, where at this age he just wanted to smother, grab, and survive. He wasn't doing nothing. Little fluffy, you know, little baby uppercuts that he was trying to land on the inside, occasional flurry. You know, one time he looked it good. He did a little flurry and doubled up on the hook, left hook. But, man, listen,
other than that, nothing, huh?
Nothing, bro. I can't even believe they disrespected Tyson and gave this shit a draw. My man was the bully the whole night. He was killing Roy. He was killing Roy to the body and to the head. Yo, at one point, I told my girl, I said, yo, let's make sure that the power shots are not only just to the body, because at one point I thought maybe they just go on, maybe they told each other, all right, we're going to go hard to the body and to the face, we could only jab. Because for a minute, I see Roy and Tyson kind of only jabbing. But, man, Mike was letting that hammer go to the top, to the bottom, to the side.
Mike was touching up Roy
did you see
big time, man.
Did you see when he missed the left hook and the uppercut? He was trying to take Roy out without a doubt. And it reinvigorated him. Mike said, man, we doing this again, man.
I want to see other
Roy
legends
on
out
the
there doing it,
undercard.
yo.
He putting Roy on the undercard, man.
Yeah, I want to see other legends. Don't you? I personally want to see other legends out there, you know what I'm saying, competing. Obviously not to hurt each other, but to give us that nostalgic feel of seeing you do it one more time. Like Holyfield in great shape. You know what I'm saying? If he can get a fight, you know what I mean?
No, it's coming.
It's you know what I mean? Shannon, you know what I mean? The
coming
League of
for
Legends,
sure.
I love it, man.
It's coming for sure because they was promoting the Legends League hard, right? And then you got Shannon Briggs on his social media and on Akin Barak and SiriusXM, you know, saying like how it was supposed to be him. Evander Holyfield feels some type of way. He got an article where it say it was supposed to be him in there with Mike. So they just started the Legends League, man. And listen, I don't know if Mike's lying because there wasn't nobody there to check him, but Mike definitely said that they are gods in mortal times because they broke all numbers and records that were meant to be broken. They broke them last night, according to Mike in his post-fight. Now,
Mike Tyson, man.
I mean, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. It felt like the world stopped. It felt like the world stopped to watch this because I had everybody and their mother talking about this. It's on social media everywhere. All types of celebrities. You know, Jake Paul. I just want to add, like, he raised his stock. He raised his stock. Not only was his first fight ever on a pay-per-view card, but then, you know, I mean, his first fight ever was on Dazn, and you know, he got a crazy, you know, purse. But now his second card is fucking a Tyson pay-per-view, and he gets an emphatic knockout. I mean, he battered Nate, man. He made Nate look like he wasn't great, man. He made Francis look like he don't know shit about boxing because Francis was out here selling that athleticism.
I wasn't the only one that was out here saying, yo, we went off pure. I thought that athleticism was going to give him the little edge to get him above.
You were selling athleticism.
And it just didn't work out. Yo, listen, can I tell you something?
For 2 months, you were selling athleticism.
Let me tell the people something.
Yeah.
Tell
them how you lost money on
Hold
Nate.
on. Yeah, for sure. But that's not even the issue. When I see Nate threw his first punch and took his first 2 steps, I was like, oh no, Nate can't fight. Damn.
Yo, how Jake said he want to fight Paul? How he
Jake
say he
want to fight Paul?
Logan? He want to fight Logan.
His brother?
He named 3 people. Logan. I don't even know, man. Somebody remember who he named? Let me know.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part. So.
But I want to see him. I want to see him back, man. I want to see him back. Yo, I want to see him back, man. He out here doing dudes dirty, bro. Yo, and guess what? I don't want to see him fight a fighter. I don't want to see him fight a fighter. I don't want to see him fight a wrestler. He said Conor McGregor.
That'd be a good fight.
So he said Conor. He said whatever I said, and one more. It's gonna come to me, but I don't want to see him fight none of that. No MMAs, no boxers. Get another basketball player. Somebody. No. A basketball. One of you basketball dudes better step up. You got this dude sleeping.
Retribution. They gotta come and get it back for him, yo. Somebody gotta step up and get it back for him.
I want LeBron to step up, man. How old is LeBron? Because
he's still playing. He can't do that.
Jake 23. What? The NBA won't let him?
Nah, he won't do that.
But what is the NBA? You saying the NBA won't let him, or LeBron just ain't doing it because he's too rich?
Nah, it's not that he's too rich. It's that he still got more money to make. He still got 2-3 more years to play ball. He gonna take that risk right now.
So it's
not to say he's scared.
So you saying okay. So it's not.
Nah, Steven Jackson might step up and beat the brakes off.
I want to know what basketball player.
Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes. One of them.
Yeah, but remember, it's got to be his weight class. We can't just pick anybody. It got to be his weight class. But I want to know what basketball player. Yeah. It's basketball versus YouTube. You know why, Earthquake? Because they got to get that back. That's a big ass L, man. That's a big ass L. Listen, I thought Nate.
You all laughing too, by the way. You don't watch, so yeah.
Bruh, I thought Nate was at least gonna be competitive on everything. On everything I gave him, the Tunde Ajayi. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, Tunde Ajayi said my man ain't from the roads. Nate from the roads. He at least gonna go somewhere.
I said that. Where the ace at?
He ain't go nowhere.
Where the ace at?
Nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I love the event. Again, I love the colors. I love the sleek look of it. Everything, man. Even at the end, man, I'm telling you, yo, Mike has so much to say. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Yo, Mike had a lot to say, You know what? You can tell that Mike really took it serious. It was in like dog shape, man. Mike looked like he could have went 3-4 more rounds. Easy.
Bruh, how excited did you get when he first, like that first step and punch that you seen? I seen all that to me when I see him do the first side-to-side lateral movement and then throw the jab like back in the day. I'm like, oh, Mike is back for real, man. Like
Vintage Mike.
I like what I
that?
saw. I like what I saw, and I want to see him again. I'm not getting crazy like Mike himself. He said some crazy things about wanting Fury, AJ, and Wilder. I'm talking about keep it in the Legends League. I like what I saw, man. He looked good, man. We got a super chat from Gregory.
Yeah, from Big. Hold on, we got one from Big Supermax before that I missed. Nah, Shannon is too good, in too good of a shape. Cards in pre-pro.
I don't know about all too good of a shape, man, cause according to some, Roy Jones was more active and yada yada yada, and all he wanted to do was hug like a mojo, man.
Yep. Gregory Donovan coming back
check
with
this
a super
out,
chat.
man. Check this out. Oh, go for it.
Let me read this. Yeah, Dame Lillard needs to give him that work. Yup, that's a good one too. Dame Lillard has always been big on Teofimo. He's big on Deontay Wilder. Like a lot of fighters, he knows his boxing. But then again, man, those guys, Nate's retired, man. These guys are still playing, so it got to be somebody that's retired. You got to be somebody retired.
Bruh, listen, this is what you call crossing over, man. Screen sharing, countdown, 15 seconds. This is crossing over, man. Take a page out this man's book, all you boxers out here making mediocre dollars and getting mediocre attention and trying to laugh it off and say you good because you a first ballot Hall of Famer and you accomplish all you need to accomplish. This dude is a regular dude turned into a straight up superstar. SportsCenter, ESPN SportsCenter, man. Listen, you in Canada and y'all tried to copy SportsCenter with TSN, man. Like, ESPN got Jake Paul side by side Muhammad Ali picks, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna let you over here disrespecting TSN, man. You gotta chill with all that, champ.
I ain't trying to
SportsCenter,
disrespect.
TSN. All right, cool.
I
Go
ain't
ahead.
trying to.
Move on.
I'm just saying, like.
Okay, you know, I gotta back up mine, like
I know, I hear you. I'm just saying, this is one of the biggest networks in the world in terms of sports, and they are selling to their viewers. They didn't even sell the fight. They just reporting on what took place. And they showing, and obviously they laughing, right? They're saying this ain't right with a laughing out loud emoji, but they promoting it, and it got over 300,000 likes in 1 hour. It says 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, man. This dude is it right now. I need a basketball player that's known, man. Whoever y'all said, we don't know him. I'm a casual fan. I haven't watched basketball or a game or NBA draft or anything like that in so many years. None of them names you mentioned besides LeBron that I mentioned is a name. Like, I don't know none of them other dudes. Maybe Matt, because I think he was on Love and Hip Hop, right? Matt, he had the little Spanish girl or the sisters or whatever, but other Matt Barnes, yeah. Other than that, man, I don't know them. And I know somebody gonna laugh like, yo, this dude know Matt and he don't know so and so. Yeah. Cause did so and so cross over? That's what you need to ask yourself. Just like Jake effing Paul crossed over. Unlike his brother, who didn't win the first fight and didn't win the second fight, right? So, he ain't doing it like Paul. No wonder Paul want to fight Jake because, he trying to let him know, like, yo, I does this for real. You might be the big brother, but I'm the big boxing star when it comes to the familia, man. Rock La Familia, Jake out here doing it, man. Yo, I'm just saying, we all in border wars. Let's not act all crazy. Let's not act like if we wasn't in border wars and we ain't get a knockout in SportsCenter. That's essentially what happened. Like, he ain't in real boxing, man. This was an exhibition and SportsCenter plastered him, man. I wish one of my knockdowns would have been like this on ESPN SportsCenter, man. Help me cook and eat, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Help me cook and eat. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real. You know how many more followers?
He gonna be on TMZ
Bruh,
too.
His check done got bananas, man. The next fight gonna be bananas,
Massive.
man.
Yep.
Him and Mike. I think the next one for Mike is Evander. What about you? Who you want to see him with?
Yep. Evander.
Yeah,
I want
I
that
think
Evander
that's
one.
where the
I want to
money
see
at.
Roy and Tarver, man.
Unless-
That's what I want to see.
Unless they throwing them easy ones to keep him like winning, like right now this is a draw, so he ain't lose. So the luster's still there. He looked good. People thought he won. R. Jonesy with the super chat.
R. Jonesy with the super chat, which I don't. Oh, there it is, right there. James Johnson beats all the dog shit out of Paul. I agree. James Johnson is a black belt.
But we never heard of that
jiu-jitsu.
dude. We never heard of him though.
Yeah, he's a black belt in martial arts.
But he ain't on no Wheaties box. He ain't on no Wheaties box. He ain't got no Nikes.
You don't know about him. That's your problem.
So he got
Everybody
Nikes?
knows
He
James
got
Johnson,
Nikes?
bro. What?
Is he endorsed by Nike? Do he got Nikes?
Who, James Johnson?
Yeah. What's the sneaker? What's the sneaker deal? I'm asking.
You gotta have a sneaker deal to be in the NBA?
That's what I... No, man, no. See, what I'm trying to tell... Listen to me. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you are popular and you're an NBA star, you should have a sneaker line or deal. I'm just keeping it real. Kobe, Shaq, Jordan.
You're missing the point. It doesn't have to come down to do none of that. Somebody
look, that
the
was
NBA
just one.
is the brand.
I
brother.
hear you, but that was just one. All I'm saying is this dude, he's super chatting about James Johnson. He ain't Kobe. He ain't Shaq. He ain't Dwayne Wade. Listen to me. Listen to me. You won't believe me. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I've never watched Kobe play. I've never watched LeBron play or Dwayne Wade. I know them names. I've never watched them play ever, but I know those names. You understand? The other dude, what's that dude? Anthony Hardaway. I only know him because he used to be Shaq's right hand man when Shaq was popping. And Shaq was so popping, he made Anthony name bubble.
I ain't even gonna get you because you don't know. But Penny, you don't know Penny Hardaway?
I just said the only reason I know him is because of Shaq. Remember, they was on the same team for a minute. I know he nice, bro. I know he nice, but what I'm saying is, if I didn't know Shaq, I wouldn't have known Penny. And all I'm trying to tell you is, you got to be... See, Shaq got a De La Hoya fight. You can shake your head all you want. I'm giving you fact. Is you big enough to get that Jake Paul? Jake side by side with SportsCenter and Ali, man. Is you big enough to get Jake? Is you big enough to be the next man? Don't be the next contestant on that SportsCenter screen, man.
Jake wouldn't even want to fight heavily. Like in terms of fighting, Jake, like you said, weight classes are very important too, right? But a lot of these athletes, one, they're big, and two, they're around the same, like they're around a certain weight. They have to be in a certain weight in order to, you know what I'm saying, to get up and on the court. So, in terms of a big name, it has to be somebody close to Jake's age, like a Nate Robinson, like somebody that's newly been retired. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of a big name, to step up and do something like that, it won't. It has to be like a real exhibition because they're not going to take the chance of doing something like that. It has to be somebody that's young. That's what I'm trying to say. Like somebody that's relatively young that just retired. Yeah, they'll take that step, like a J.R. Smith or something like that. Step up and put hands. You know what I mean? Try to fight like. Everybody know who J.R. Smith. Like, if you're from the NBA, like, you know certain people from the NBA. But, I feel bad that
I want Allen Iverson to stand up, man. Philadelphia, I'm putting y'all on the map, man. And I'm putting y'all on the spot, man. How old is AI right now? He too old?
Man, Chuck's a Hall of Famer, bro. What?
He too old?
He tripping, man.
So,
yeah, of course Chuck's too old.
Hold on. Now I'm tripping, but y'all was bragging and Nate was a 3-time dunk contest winner. So the other one is a Hall of Famer. What, he can't fight him because he's a Hall of Famer?
Just levels, man. There's just levels to it, man.
Yo, how much you think that dude weigh? What is it? Durant? Nah, not Durant. It's Grant, right? What's the one that played for the Celtics back in the day? Tall as
Larry Bird?
Yeah, him too.
Old ass Larry Bird?
No. After Bird, who else was popping on the Celtics? Big dude.
Paul Pierce? Kevin Garnett?
Garnett. Well, wait, how much
Garnett's
you think he weighed?
knees are old. He can't. Them dudes, their knees and ankles are done.
But how much he weigh though? That's the whole point. Jake ain't.
He probably weigh like
Jake ain't
he's
stupid.
7'1". He's 7'1".
Damn,
Right now, he probably weigh like
too
215.
Oh, that's way too big.
Yeah, these guys are giants, bro.
Yo, give him Spud Webb, man.
He's lucky he got Nate.
I swear his knockout was the highlight of that card because Tyson's never came, man. Roy ruined that, man. Roy was holding way too much, and Tyson knockout never came. We wasn't able to get one of those, but yeah, man.
Somebody from the NBA got to get back though. That's all I know because that was a savage knockout.
Saying. That's what I'm saying. Somebody got to get this get back, man.
Got to, but it's gonna be a mismatch any way you look at it because These guys are giants, man.
Yo,
They're giants. You know what I'm saying? They big.
Why-
Russell Westbrook, the boxers step up in at 6'8", 6'7", 6'6". Man, they're big dudes, man.
yo, why did Roy's body look older and less muscle density than Mike? And Mike was the one out the ring for so long, bro. Like
15 years.
Roy really looked older. Like, you know what I mean? Like Tyson looks rejuvenated. Not to go ahead and, you know, get back into boxing, you know, at the highest level, or even
I'll tell you what.
or even at a professional level. But Mike Tyson looked good. He was moving well. Oh, they said Kendall Gill. Ain't that a singer?
No. He's a basketball player. But yo, the reason why I'd say that is because Roy's legs are gone, man. Mike's legs ain't gone. You could tell by the way he was dipping and moving.
Yo.
Roy's legs are shot.
Nah, I think that Roy didn't train as hard as Mike, because Roy actually, his legs was dead, bro. I can't believe he was moving like that. He was, yo, come on, bro. He was doing no look shots. They just ain't have nothing. Mike Tyson was like, bro, I don't give a fuck about your jab, man. That little jab ain't stopping me from coming through. It was crazy. He had no respect for Roy's little no look jabs and stuff like that. That was nothing to him, nothing.
It's crazy to see that fight, man.
How soon you think they bring Mike back with this Legends thing? Because obviously it sounds like it was super successful.
Oh, first quarter of 2021.
They sound like they had some major success over here.
He already said that he gonna be on the undercard, so meaning a card has already been planned. It's just to fill it with names. They already have everything planned out. Location. They might do the MGM Grand next, man.
Damn,
in
bruh.
Vegas, 2021, first quarter. Real, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Or they might go to Texas, because Texas allowing people to come into the stadium now, so that they might try and go there.
I got to question Jordan Carter, man. He told me Nate was ready, man. He told me Nate,
I did too.
Jordan is a heavyweight. Talking about he was sparring Nate, and Nate is gonna shock the world. He shocked the world, die. He left us all in shock, being you know, face down like this, man. It was crazy, bro. Yo, I told y'all a long time ago. I said Logan, man. These dudes could actually have careers, man. They be strategic with their opponents, and they could bring some big eyeballs to the sport, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
He bodied him, bro. Look at his jab. He was just connecting on him all day. To this day. Anyway, let's go out to these callers, man. What you think? Final thoughts? What you got for me?
Honestly, I was really excited to see that, one, it was successful. Two, none of them got really seriously hurt, so to speak. Like in the ring, both came out. You know, Roy was a little banged up, you know, because Mike was touching up the body. He was breathing heavy. And three, we're gonna get a chance to see more legends. I love it. And in terms of Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul, I being the one that's gonna take my crow, you know what I'm saying? I take my good with my bad. I thought Nate with his athleticism was going to step up and really put some heat on Jake Paul. But we quickly learned that's why you don't play boxing. I'm going to take my glasses off and let them know that's why I ain't playing boxing, because you don't play boxing, you get knocked the fuck out.
A little scared man, a very small scared man.
Oh, he joins us.
R. Jonesy with a super chat. Oh, super chats are popping right now. Here we go. R. Jonesy, Ness sounds like a fool. No player that caliber wasting their time on Jake Paul. Effing Paul, bro. He's not that popping. These boys wake up to millions. You tripping.
No, you tripping. Floyd wake up to more millions than any fucking athlete right now. And Floyd woke up to make a video about a Paul brother. So come on, dog. Thanks for the super chat, but you wrong.
Train the Bay with super chat. I want my apology on air.
What I do to you?
What I do to you? John Feliciano comes with a super chat saying, after seeing this fight last night, y'all think it'd be historic when they were in their primes? Would y'all think it would be historic?
Hell yeah, especially Prime, because if you seen the matchmaking was perfect. It was the perfect size for Tyson. You know, that means if Tyson would have fought Roy, right when he beat John Ruiz, that would have been the perfect time. You know, Mike was a light heavyweight, small. You know, he wasn't, and then by light, I don't mean the division. I mean, obviously in pounds. He was like always 2-something, not heavy, right? Or was he heavy?
What the fuck is wrong with this guy, man? You kidding me or what?
He was always a smaller heavyweight, but he was always massive, man. His neck.
Yeah, but
girth.
pounds, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
210, 215.
All right, that's perfect for Roy. That's perfect for Roy just coming off the Ruiz loss. That's what I'm saying. Like, heavyweights now are 248, 256, 268 is Mike Polite Coffee, 274 is Tyson Fury. Like, this was perfect for Roy and Mike. And, you know, yeah, if this was in a prime, it would have been even better, but more dangerous for Roy, obviously, because even at this age, Tyson showed he still has nice power and great speed, man. All those same moves that we remember and love, they would have worked on Roy. And just like Roy in his prime, his moves would have worked. But this fight showed that Tyson was going to cut the ring off on Roy. He was throwing shots expecting Roy to meet the shot there. Like, Tyson was doing his thing in this fight, man. I was really impressed.
Yeah,
another super chat coming back.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Mike Tyson was doing his thing. Before I get into it, it was MEZBX who had also a super chat.
He said Vlad. Oh, you want to go? Go ahead.
Nah, hey, hit it off.
Okay, say Vlad or Vitali versus Lennox. Trinidad versus De La Hoya rematch. We never got. Tony versus Tyson. Brandon Rios versus Victor Ortiz on the undercard.
Then you got another one from Jordan Carter who says, yo, on God, Nate didn't look like that in training. He was nice.
Yo, come on, Jordan. Yo, Jordan, man, you told us, and I think it was Trey. Trey, I ain't mad, and no, I ain't listened to him because first of all, I didn't even bet. I didn't even bet on it, and so I'm not mad. And no, I didn't listen, and that's why I didn't bet on it.
Yeah, I'm salty.
But I heard him say it, and it sucks, man. He said Nate looked good in sparring, man. And he's a heavyweight, and I watched Jordan spar, so it's like, oh, damn, if he's moving with Jordan, who can move, he doing all right. Man, my man looked like a complete amateur. He was Border Wars. He needed a Border Wars, first Border Wars fight. But, yo, how you going to go straight to Jake Paul? He needed a Santiago fight, man. For real, man.
Now look, real quick, Mac came back with another super chat. Says Jones beats Joyce, Tyson beats Dubois.
Jones?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Roy Jones beats Joyce and Tyson beats Dubois. You tripping? Roy Jones does not beat Joyce, but I hear you. Roy did look like he had his speed for like the first round and a half, maybe the first half of the round. The first half of the first round is when Roy still looked like he had some stamina. But yo, I think Roy was counting on the 15-year inactivity of Tyson not to actually show up, and he didn't train to this. Like, he gassed out, man. To be a dude that got his own gym and he was training with Eubank and all this yippity doodah shit, bruh, he gassed real quick.
Come on, let's call it for what we saw, man. It was basically Roy Jones stabbing the bull here and there, trying not to get the bull too mad. And whenever the bull got mad, he hugged the bull.
Nah, that bull came out mad, bro.
He was hugging the bull. He was petting the bull. He was hugging him.
You said whenever the bull got mad.
Nah, that bull got mad because that bull was throwing big left hooks from the rip and doubling up on them shits, bro. I love that Tyson came out looking like this, man. You know,
y'all didn't hear what Roy said? Did you watch the post fight?
Yeah, he said, yo, I don't know if I'm going to do this.
Shot hurt.
He said, I don't know if I'm going to do this. Them shots from Tyson hurt. I got to talk to my family and see if they okay with it, if they was in it. Hell yeah, I heard it. He know them shots hurt. He know them shots. Yo, the last thing to go is power, man. Last thing to go is that power.
Definitely is, but you know, I had to. You look, it was entertainment all the way around, right? But what did you guys think about Roy when he started talking inside the ring to the ref? He's like, "What you want me to do? I gotta hold him."
Nah, man. I mean, I get him, man. Tyson head was coming at him, and he ain't got no headgear.
Yo, he was entertaining, and like for a second, I thought he was trying to clown Tyson. I'm like, oh, Tyson about to get mad. He's talking and shit. So, you know, it was entertaining. And I heard Ness saying that it was like too long. of a set for some of these guys, you know,
Yeah,
for some of the artists.
They let some of them sing too many songs.
I'm just gonna start by saying that like the whole event was just different. Like I didn't feel like I was at a boxing match. I felt like I was like at an event, like a double event, like it was a special event, man. And I mean, yeah, they were a little long, but like I was just feeling the new feeling of like, what is this? Like I'm not used to this. I'm used to the usual walk in, the Star Spangled Banner, or whatever other country singing there, like that's the maximum I've gotten, and maybe a little bit of Floyd, right? With his entertainment and the circus that came out, but like this was like, damn, y'all had some hitters. Had French Montana, YG. I mean, you had
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, man. Like there
was that Snoop Dogg.
A lot of money. They spent a lot of money on this, bro.
And were you entertained?
I was hell yeah, I was entertained, dog.
So was I. That's all that matters.
Yo, my girl was like, wow, this is like different. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like, I was like, yeah, like I'm in the kitchen. I'm trying to get a sandwich ready, right? Well, no, not a sandwich, but that was just figure of speech. I was getting something ready to eat, and I'm like, damn, man, Mike Tyson about to come out. And it gave me all the time in the world to get ready for the main event. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that.
So let me ask you something, Doomy, because you wasn't here earlier. I wanted to ask you, what do you prefer? Do you prefer to have these talking heads talk for 20 minutes, or for you to hear music for 20 minutes till the next fight starts?
There's some guys that can really be entertaining and informative. So depending on who you got as the guys that are commentating, I could go either way, right? But I mean, yesterday night was different, bro. You had Snoop Dogg clowning, you know what I'm saying? I got mad a little bit at Snoop because I take this sport very seriously, and when a guy gets like, hurt like that, and it's just the hurt business. So I really caught feelings. I caught myself catching feelings with the whole comedic relief he was doing. Everything turned out all right. Nate's okay. He got up, but like, I was like, man, like, this in this sport, a punch like that could go either way. So it's like, having comedy on this shit was kind of annoying, but everything turned out okay.
But think about it like this. The dude that you got annoyed by for laughing at a dude that actually stepped in the ring, the only footage we've ever seen of him looks horrendous. I wouldn't want my worst enemy's children to look the way the Snoop looks hitting pads and bags. Ever. Ever. And that's just real. And they can hate all they want, but they know that they wouldn't ever want to look like Snoop on the pads. Them uppercut, he be looking crazy, bruv.
Yeah, nah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a certain level of respect you gotta hold. Like Nate got Pacquiao last night, but I still gotta respect the man.
Bruh.
The man stepped in there under the lights.
The memes are crazy. They put a meme of Mike and Roy after the fight, post-fight, and then an arrow underneath by their feet, like Nate still sleeping in the little body of Nate right there. It was crazy. Yo, everybody,
nuts.
Fighters. Yo, Travis Kaufman, he a trainer now. He posted on his IG. I gotta share this, man. He posted on his IG like, y'all want to see a dead body? And then his caption. Check his caption out, man. It's funny.
I posted them on the chat on the pre-pro.
It's funny because his caption is straight up real because he was a fighter. He been in there with Luis Ortiz. I don't think he got slept by Ortiz. And you gotta respect these dudes. This is what I'm saying. Like, you gotta respect these dudes because fighting ain't easy. But look at what he put. He said, yo, to all you great athletes out there, just understand, you can play basketball and you can play football, but you can't play boxing. R.I.P. Nate Robinson.
Damn.
Crazy. I know he got one more. Look, he put this SpongeBob on talking about telling my children this was Nate versus Jake Paul. Oh! Yo, and it's just one fighter. I heard there's mad basketball players. My friends are telling me that there's mad basketball players.
Yeah, because his trainer dropped the ball. Whoever trained Nate
Paco, man. Remember it was
Paco.
Remember
like,
we
where
had his
are
trainer.
you? You trained him to do that?
Paco Reyes. We had him on the show, remember?
Hey, can I tell you something? No, and this is no slight at nobody. the way Nate was coming with his head reminded me of how Mofongo was going at Bishop with his head.
I told
without
you,
no
Nate.
punch.
Listen to me. I told you Nate needed a Border Wars fight first. How much did they wait for this fight? Nobody knows. Damn.
Shit,
My bad,
think
I was typing
190.
up, sir.
I think it was 190.
Damn,
Was it?
190? Yeah,
Was
man.
it somewhere up there? Yeah, somewhere up there. Yeah.
Marvin sleeps Nate too, man.
188, 181, somewhere around there.
Say he sleeps too.
Marvin sleeps Nate, man. So he needed a Border Wars fight like a Jose first. Nate Robinson versus Jose in Canada. Get his first win. Maybe. You know, maybe Nate versus Anthony Edwards. He got a few injuries. Anthony got a few injuries. Maybe Nate could get the win over Anthony.
So it weighed in at 189 for Jake and 181 for Nate.
Oh my God, he gave up 10 pounds. He tripping. Yeah. See, that was that cocky shit right there. That's that. Yo, I don't care how big you are. I bet you I beat you. And this ain't no game. Boxing is real, man. Them 10 pounds mean a whole lot. Plus, he probably rehydrated. Jake did. Damn. Yo,
Man,
the way that Nate looked, I don't think he could beat Anthony, man. Anthony got swag, man. You know what I'm saying? He needed a Border Wars fight, man. I'm telling you. Sheesh.
He challenged Conor McGregor after he won that.
Bruh, I want to know what Nate's going to do. I think that the story of the week is Nate. What is he going to do now? Like, he was talking hella shit, and we haven't seen this since Pacquiao, man. Like, we haven't seen a dude laid out like this since Manny Pacquiao, and the internet is undefeated, man. This shit is gonna be all over the world. So he needs a comeback fight. Like, he can't just go out like that. You guys think, I don't know him. I never heard of him till this. You think that he's like so far removed from being a basketball player and a celebrity that he could just fade to black and it don't matter that he got slept? Or does he need to at least get one fight to be like, yo,
this is a tough one to come back from, especially if you haven't been, in the amateurs, if you don't know, what it is to lose and overcome those adversities. This is all new to him. I mean, but he's been an athlete all his life, and I'm pretty sure that same competitive nature will probably follow him into this. But man, it's pretty rough to come back from this. But
and I know you can do it, man. You got the.
Yo, I love killing CYP, man. You ain't even super chat, but I just want to kill you anyway, man. He said that Jake ain't no pay-per-view star because he only made 600,000. Meanwhile, Badu Jack made 180, and Clarissa Shields on Twitter talking about she'll fight Jake, and he could come in at whatever weight. But he ain't no pay-per-view star. He got the pound-for-pound female of boxing trying to get a big fight with him, man. You tripping out here, man. I told you,
They gonna have to send their best fighter
you
for
might
the
as well
champ.
just join the fan club, man. You will never beat us, man. It's crazy, though, man. He's huge, man. Jake is huge. I hope he don't take the girl fight. That would be crazy. But that shit might really break the internet. You know what I mean? If he, you know what I mean? Because you know how that is. Like, a dude fighting a girl. Like, whoa. That would be crazy.
Nuts. I don't think they would sanction that shit anyway.
I mean, this wasn't sanctioned. This was, I guess it was until it wasn't, and then it was.
I don't know what circumnavigation.
Yo, we got to talk
took
about
place.
these judges. We're going to open up these phone lines. I'm sorry. We're going to keep it real quick to talk about the fact that I was praying for the day to come that ex-fighters are judges. And this time we had Chad Dawson, big bad Chad Dawson. Yeah. We had Vinny Pazarenza. And wasn't that Christine Martin, the female boxer?
Christine Martin?
Wasn't it her?
Shit.
Y'all tripping right now.
I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, man. Christine Martin, man. Like, we had 3 fighters, and they couldn't give. Either the WBC paid these dudes because they came in for the WBC, and the WBC was like, listen, we don't want a winner. We don't want a winner, but I don't understand how Mike didn't get this win. And it's a bit unfair that he didn't get this win because, like, even on a super mega trigger billion and back fight coming back from the ashes, we still got the politics of boxing ruining boxing. Like, I mean, did you see Roy win? Unless y'all seen Roy win, because or
Roy was hugging.
Exactly.
For a second, I really thought that they were just doing it on purpose, man. It had me mad because they were just hugging, and I'm like, yo, break out of that, Tyson.
And let me tell you, Chad is the boxer, right? So he scored it a draw. Christine Martin is the boxer puncher brawler, rather the brawler, not boxer puncher. She scored it for Tyson. And I don't even know who the other dude scored it for, man. Pazarenzi scored it for he scored it for I think.
So somebody
had it a draw, bro. I think Chad did a draw, and my man did Roy, and she did Martin. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it.
So nobody's gonna talk about the fake Muay Thai kick that Mike Tyson threw and shit.
Yeah, they're playing around in that one. I seen that.
I ain't even seen
even when he punched him and grabbed him and gave him a hug, like they were doing a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, you know when my man Roy Jones started doing his thing.
Tyson didn't know what to do.
Yo, Tyson threw it from the hip. I was like, that kick coming out straight. MMA status.
I wonder what Trey is talking about. She got another super chat saying, I want my apology. I'm going to give it to you, especially you keep paying for it. And I can't
hey, yo, honestly, though, I got to say this, and I don't care if nobody don't like it or not. Yo, y'all got to put some respect on Nate Robinson's name, because I know a lot of y'all not even tough enough to try to jump in the ring and swing. And that man got under the lights, you know what I'm saying, and put himself in front of the public to be ridiculed or praised. And it went the way he didn't expect it to. But congratulations to Nate, bro. You went out on your face, but at least you got in there. You put the gloves on. Your heart was beating fast. Your palms were sweaty. You know what I'm saying? Your knees were weak, but you still got in there and you swang.
Spaghetti.
You caught that, didn't you? You caught that,
Stomach
didn't you?
on your shirt.
I'm nice with it. But yeah, nah, for real though. So y'all stop clowning Nate, man, because y'all not getting in there, especially in this chat. How much y'all signed up to Border Wars, man? How much y'all got to fight for Border Wars, man?
Yeah. How many of y'all like Francis with no fight?
You know what I'm saying? But I got one lined up. Chill,
how many of y'all like
You don't
Francis?
even got an opponent.
How many of y'all like Francis? They got an opponent showing up to Dallas just in case. They showing up for Francis just in case, man.
What? They coming out for me.
Let's go.
I got Cruz on my helmet now. Cruz trying to get that work with me. What's up, Cruz?
Yo, he said he need a comeback cherry, man.
Counterpunch from Trey in the Bay.
Counterpunch. What up? Trey in the Bay. Trey in the Bay.
Man, can y'all hear me?
I do.
We hear you.
Oh, Ned, you owe me an apology.
What I do?
Man, you rolled with whatever Carlito said to you that day. That ain't even what I timed his bitch ass out for. I timed him out for starting shit.
I ain't roll with nothing he said.
No, nigga, you said, no, it's live on air. You want me to cut it and send it back to you?
You could cut it. I know exactly what I said, but you take it.
You're like, oh, because he said this, and see why people call him this and that, and because he said he was, nah, that ain't what it was about. It was because he was trying to start shit between me and Coyote. Me and Coyote had already had a conversation, and he was still trying to start shit.
Yeah,
and hold on to something that wasn't there. He was still trying to start shit. Hold on, let me finish. Because he was still trying to start shit and hold on to something that wasn't even there, and he wasn't a part of the conversation that me and Coyote had in the background. That's his bad. I want my apology, and fuck Carlito. And if I tell him not to start shit again, nigga, you owe me an apology. Because that was some bitch made shit. And he trying to lie and screenshot it. He trying to lie and screenshot it.
He ain't gotta lie, Trey. He ain't gotta lie. Listen. Hear me out. Hear me out.
That nigga lied. No, nigga, listen to me. That nigga lied to you and sent you a screenshot about some shit that didn't have nothing to do with it.
He don't gotta send me a screenshot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to me. You making a whole story in your head when I'm trying to tell you. You on two.
That's why I said I'm on my apology live.
You on two counter punches now, so I'm trying to get me some time with you, right?
Nah, nigga, you cut me off, nigga. And I'm telling you,
I ain't cut you off till 46 seconds.
That nigga was wrong, and then you came at me about some shit that he told you, and then you went with his narrative instead of asking me.
I don't have to ask you. That's what you're not listening to. All right, let me go. So I don't have to ask you. That's what you're not listening to.
Cut it.
And listen to what I'm saying before you jump to my words. I can see the message that you time out. I can see who times it out. I can view the message. He doesn't have to send me a screenshot. And I know the message. I can't give it to you verbatim. I can give it to you paraphrasing. He was bringing up the fact that you guys troll CYP specifically, Coyote's origins and Nigerian background, but you were timing people out who were then doing that for the person in question. So I don't need him to send me a screenshot. Whoever times someone out, I can see that, but we're going to fix that real quick. I don't need nobody to be a moderator. See, this is what I'm saying to do me. Like, this is the jobs that the co-host should be doing so that we don't have to have this ridiculous conversation live on
Back and
air.
forth, yeah.
You know, this is not the conversation that people want to hear about boxing. You know, the things that y'all do shit to each other all day to then talk about it live on the show. Like, what's up, Trey?
Trey in the Bay.
I'm saying lies. Because if you'd have seen what I timed him out for, it was for him not minding his fucking business. It was for him making it seem like me and Coyote had a problem that we didn't have. Coyote, I was teasing Coyote about one thing. Oh, Coyote, my bad, Coyote. And then when he came on the back call, me and him talked, and he was like, Trey, I felt this way about that. And then me and him spoke. So Coyote wasn't even on the show, and he brought up some shit, and I had told him the day before to mind his fucking business. Then me and Coyote had already spoke, and somebody else said something, and he tried to blame it on me, and I'm like, see, that's where you wrong. That's where you wrong. And me and Coyote had already spoke. So he was just starting shit, and that's why I timed him out. But it seemed like, no, if you see the actual message that I timed his ass out on, it was about him bringing up some shit that had nothing to do with...
Cut it.
All right, man.
Super chat by Ronald Finkley.
How about
Nate
nobody time nobody out? How about that? How about I handle it from now on so y'all don't have to have any discussions and debates about it. But let's go out to the callers. Y'all done? Because we were supposed to have done like final thoughts a bunch of hours ago.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get to the sponsors though, and then the callers.
Go
you want me to run down the sponsors? I'll run down the sponsors real quick. Shout out to all my sponsors for our Border Wars 9 event, December 5th. We are close, just under a week away. You know what I'm saying? Getting our Border Wars event underway just over a week. One of the two. Besides the point. Shout out to Brian Custer of Last Stand Podcast. You know what I'm saying? For being a part of our Border Wars sponsorship. Go check out all the latest interviews he has with Deontay Wilder, Ice Cube, Terrence Crawford. You name it, he got it. Go check it out. Brian Custer's Last Stand Podcast on YouTube. Also, check out Big Rig Trucking Agency. Shout out to Big Rig Trucking Agency.com. Go check them out for your insurance needs. Big Rig Trucking Agency. Also, shout out to No Label Sports Management. Shout out to Spencer Fearon and Rob Stanley. Thank you very much for being a long-standing sponsor. Thank you for being a sponsor, a part of our Border Wars show for Border Wars 9, December 5th. Also, shout out to War Tape. War Tape is another sponsor that's going to be a part of our show to make sure our fighters wrap their hands up nicely and look all clean and safe. So thank you very much to them. Shout out to Adrian Clark. Protect yourself at all times. Adrian Clark and Protect Yourself at All Times is going to help in our Border Wars participants with their 16-ounce gloves and their headgears clean. And shout out to his new book he got coming out. And he has a book out right now that's Dark Horse Manager's Memoir. Shout out to Adrian Clark for being a sponsor. Also, shout out to wirelessbuzzshop.com. Shout out to wirelessbuzzshop.com. Go ahead and check out Wireless Buzz Shop. It is the season to get your holiday gifts and stuff all together. So go ahead and check out Wireless Buzz Shop. They got a 50% off discount code happening right now. And you never know. If you mention TBV, they might add 15% on top of it. Just tell them we sent you. Again, that's wirelessbuzzshop.com. It might not happen, but it's nothing worth trying. Also, shout out to Kendall Holt, holtboxing.com, holt.boxing.glove on IG. Kendall Holt is going to be sponsoring an event. He gave us 3 beautifully custom gloves that we're going to be able to give out to our participants who win their bouts. Also, shout out to Undisputed Boxing Gear. Undisputed Boxing Gear. Coach Rivera, shout out to you. Thank you very much. You hooked up Mario Munguia with his glove in our Border Wars 8 event in Pittsburgh. And one of our fighters is going to get a chance to go away with one of those Border Wars 9. Also, we can't forget Bravos. Xavier Miller, thank you for connecting us with Bravos.com. Shout out to Bravos. Sent us the gold and white Alpha Line headgear and 16-ounce glove. Shout out to Bravos.com. Shout out to No Doubt Trout. You know who that is. That's Austin No Doubt Trout sending some apparel for our Border Wars participant. And shout out to Marlon So Icy for also coming through in the late, making sure that our Border Wars participants are all taken care of. Last but never least, we can never forget El Camino Electrical. Listen, they stepped up in a big way. 2021, they sponsored all their Border Wars short. We're talking about maybe ring apron. We're talking maybe the ropes. Listen, don't wait till 2021. You can start now and join the sponsorship team. Thank you very much. Shout out to Ness. Shout out to Alex. Let's get to these callers and figure out what they thought about Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson and Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul.
Well, let's get to that segment of the show.
K-Boxing, talk to me in DC. Oh, actually, my bad, El Camino.
Hit him with it.
Can't leave him out.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
You.
Are you there? Hey. Came in choppy there, champ.
K-Boxing in DC. Big Drew, LA, Big Drew.
Yo, what up, TBV? Ness, Frankie, what up?
What up?
Yo, last night was a solid night for boxing, in my opinion. I thought Jones and Tyson both clearly came in shape. They took it very seriously, and they brought their A game. But I think whoever hosted the whole night, they need to make up their mind if this is a serious exhibition of boxing undercard event or if this is some sort of bad audition for the next halftime show. Snoop Dogg, he needs to go, man. That was just terrible. Snoop last night was like that dude at the party where you look at the host and be like, who the hell invited this guy? And you know, shout out to Nate Robinson. Somebody said earlier, it takes mad squabbles to get into that ring, especially if it's your first fight. Yeah, he got put to sleep. I don't know who said what, who started the beef. I don't know nothing. And you know, go easy on the memes. The guy's got balls to get in there. So shout out to him. Roy and Tyson, I think the next event, whoever fights.
Cut it. CYP counter.
Kick a counter punch.
I want to thank y'all for timing me out. Thank you for timing me out. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I am the nemesis, and y'all need to time me out. Anyway, for all you hardcores out there who keep complaining about Snoop, newsflash. Boxing ain't never talking to you. Boxing don't care about your opinion. They don't come around and ask hardcores who should be the next fight. Hardcores, who should be the host? Who should be the judges? They don't ask y'all. If that was the case, Jake Paul would never, ever even box if it was up to hardcore. Because I'm so tired of y'all complaining all the time about stuff in boxing that ain't never going to change, yo. When we going to start embracing what it is and trying to make it bigger for everybody to eat, all the boxers to eat around all this new shit, instead of complaining about it every time it happens, but you're still tuned in. CYP out.
We got a super chat.
Troy Killatainment King says, here for the support, keep cooking.
Champ. We going out to Mastermind Big Super Mix.
Yo, good morning. How y'all doing this morning, fellas?
What up?
Yo, I was thoroughly entertained last night, man. Honestly, I had a good time with it. I think Badu Jack, I wish you would have got that guy out of there. But overall, I wasn't mad at it. I had a good time. It was worth it. The price tag was definitely, it was nice to pay $50 instead of $85 for a pay-per-view. That's number one.
Hell yeah.
I do believe that Roy Jones, I'm new at dance. I think Roy kind of slept on Michael, and I think he wasn't expecting Mike to be in that good a shape, and that mental pressure kind of wore him down quick. But overall, it was a fun event, man. It was something cool to see. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. You know, it was pretty big. I had a lot of people ask me if we were getting the fight, if they could come watch it, where they could watch it. It was all over my social media. So the question is how long, to me, is how long till this draws Floyd back out? Because if Tyson's doing big numbers, man, I don't see Floyd being too far off. But yo, it was a hell of an event. It was entertaining. I had no complaints. If you had expectations of seeing Mike Tyson from 1989, you were fooling yourself as it was. These guys both look great for their age, and yeah, I had a great time with it, man. That's my call.
All right.
Super.
We're going out to Seattle, to the home of Nate Robinson.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm the finest. Canelo talking about he believe he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit up. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby. Yo, TBV.
What up?
And,
Yo, did you?
I like that fight.
Have you checked in?
Yes.
Did you go see him? Is he alright? Is he out the hospital?
No. I'm pretty sure dude's good. Like, I'm not checking in like that. But
no, I mean, checked him. I thought you checked up on him on the hospital and all that.
It was a good fight. A good promotion. Triller. Can't believe they're an app. You know, kind of like TikTok.
Wait. You bought it on the app? You watched it on your phone?
No, I got pay-per-view.
Yeah, I got it on TV, bro. So it don't matter the day.
No, I'm just saying I can't believe that's dope.
I know. That impressed me, man.
That impresses me.
Yo, it was so easy to buy too. It was the way, just like any other normal pay-per-view.
What did you guys buy?
Than anybody. I mean, the Zone, PBC, and ESPN got to step it up. These dudes come with an app, and they don't even make like a app for boxing. They make an app for entertainment. Hey, they killing the game. If they come again, they killing the game. They had everybody playing at least a whole album. I heard the new YG album last night. I didn't even know he came out with it. Man, it was beautiful. From start to finish, the first fight was an eye-opener, man. That's my call.
So did you have to download the Triller app and the Fight app? Or did you guys just download one app?
Man, what
I found myself
hell are you talking about?
To see the fight. How did you see the fight?
I'm interested to hear how you seen it now.
Well, I thought it was on Triller app, right? So I downloaded the Triller app. Then they had the options for you to buy it. And then when you would try to buy it, it would say Fight TV. So
okay,
I went ahead and downloaded the Fight app, and then I ordered it on the Fight app. So
$50 there, or was it 10?
Say what now?
Was it 50 on Fight or 10?
It was 50.
Oh no, because I know Fight TV, they do packages too. I don't know if pay-per-views are going to be part of that package. It's funny that you got it through Fight TV. So that means that Thriller was not distributing through their own app. Now, I know that Fight TV's been getting huge. Let me tell you, man, it's so crazy how big these guys are getting in terms of pay-per-view distribution.
They had those options, Ness. The ones that you mentioned, the $10. I think it was for the UK.
Yeah. So, listen, when Mr. PBC says they need to step it up, he's absolutely right. Me and my girl were talking about this, right? I brought it up to her, and she says, I know, my sister hit me up. Like I told you, if I turn this TV on and I don't change the channel, it'll go on screensaver mode. My screensaver
would be Triller.
Would be the Triller pay-per-view advertisement.
Me too.
It's just so much promotion for this fight, bro. It was crazy, and absolutely, I've never felt this for any pay-per-view, not even for like Mayweather Canelo. I don't remember, and obviously cable wasn't this sophisticated. Right now, cable is very sophisticated. You could talk into your remote and do pretty much anything. So, that's no knock on Mayweather Canelo, but this is definitely a super duper plus for these guys. Triller really stepping it up in terms of promotion. I felt it. But anyway. What?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I was just looking at, reminding myself. Well, I had a flashback of the top of the screen where it said Legends League, and I just thought about Evander Holyfield.
Yep, getting ready. Yep.
Because Mike Tyson was like, "Yeah, we're gonna do this again."
No, listen. And Holyfield's got an article where he was mad. He says, I should have been in there with Tyson. So, you got Shannon Briggs ready to come back. They can find guys, man. Listen, they try to get what's his name? Sugar Ray. They threw him the question, "Hey, Ray, you coming back?" He was like, "Me? Like, chill, dog." But let me get to Gado. Talk to me.
Gado. Champ. Ew.
You are unmuted. You just need to say anything. Let me see here. We don't hear you though, champ. We're gonna go to Trey in the Bay on her call.
Trey in the Bay.
Yeah, man. Can y'all hear me?
We do.
So, Cut West. Apparently, you cared it more than I do. I never asked for a wrench. It was given to me. Second, I want to talk about Dubois. I feel like he was too young and inexperienced for that fight. I feel like Roy Jones and Mike, that fight was actually more exciting than the two young dudes. And I talked about how slow fucking Joy Joyce was, but Daniel Dubois was just as slow. I'm like, bro, where's all your
Trey, you was getting at me for picking.
I'm like, yo, bro, where's all your man? My bad, Doomy. I'm like, where's all your 21-year-old energy? Now listen, I always figured that maybe Joe Joyce would beat him because he's older, a little more savvy. You know how it is when the young bucks step up to the uncle or the daddy, and we put that grown man strength on him. We really can't beat y'all, but it's because y'all so young and so inexperienced and full of what the fuck they call it, puberty and
cut it.
Yeah, and look, I didn't see the fight, Ness. I'm about to go see it, while I'm doing this other editing, but I didn't see the fight, and I knew it was gonna go down like that, man. I knew it.
Damn.
It was gonna drag him. He was gonna drag him into the later rounds, and it was just gonna stop him.
JT, you available in New Orleans?
JT. What are you doing?
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. That was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'm killing this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
What up?
What up?
Well, I might as well take my crow for Nate Robinson, definitely for that one, and the Dubai fight. Yeah, give me two of them.
That sounds tonight, baby. We do crow in the nighttime.
My bad. Oh, my bad. Well, that Mike Tyson fight was a waste of money. I mean, I'm sorry whoever bought it and stuff like that. I got a chance to watch it free from a couple of people. Shout out to the back call. But man, that fight was embarrassing. But if I had to pick a winner from what I seen a lot of holding from Roy Jones, I'm gonna pick Mike Tyson. I'm definitely gonna pick Mike Tyson. So that's all I got.
You're not man enough.
And hey, Ness, I don't think you should ban everybody from being a monitor. You need to just pick certain people that's been loyal to you and they've been blocking people for everything and stuff like that, and keep those people.
Yo, they all get personal, man. I've seen them all get personal. Believe me, that's why I'm just taking everybody.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
They all get personal, and they all get power hungry. It's so crazy, man. But
no, I can tell you somebody like Stainless. He don't do that. Stainless keep it fair and stuff like that. And you know that with Stainless and all that. At the end of the day, he give people a lot of chances back there. But certain people, like you say, keep it personal.
Yeah. Yo, for $50 it was worth it. Jem is right, man. For $50, that pay-per-view was so worth it.
Super, bro.
The Nate knockout and the Tyson comeback, that's like $50. That's a beautiful price, man.
That's not even including all the other entertainment.
I really hope that they could change things up. Let me get a counter punch from Mr. PBC. I really hope that they could look at this and copy, man. And not only that, but change the price. Like, yo, we pay a lot, man. Mike, a legend, a living legend. It's Mike. I mean, it's Ali and then Mike, right? So it's like, and he was $50. So we got to stop this $100 shit, man. But Mr. PBC counter punch.
Counter punch.
Yo, I mean, my counter punch was actually gonna be about that, but I'm gonna switch it up since you already said it. I mean, last time I checked, Mike Tyson used to kick it with everybody, right? And that's kind of how he sold himself. He was in the media 100%, and everybody came out for Mike Tyson tonight. You know, Floyd's pissed. A lot of boxers are pissed right now. They came all out for Mike Tyson, and that's what a lot of boxers need to start doing, is start kicking him with a lot of these entertainment people, or you're gonna get what Mike gets. If you don't, you ain't gonna get what he gets. That's my call.
Counter punch, JT.
Counter punch.
Yeah. Oh, quick question. We was talking about this on the back card yesterday. To all the casual fans, it's funny how a lot of people came out to watch that fight. I don't know, maybe the best fight was the Nate Robinson and the Paul fight, but I mean, if we were trying to pick up some more fans for boxing, because Mike Tyson was fighting, Roy Jones was fighting, it was an embarrassing fight to me, to be honest. So, my question to y'all, Ness, you think that's going to affect the pay-per-view buys for next week for Errol Spence and Danny Garcia? Because if you ask any casual fan, they would be like, they know about Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, but then when I say Errol Spence and Danny, they were like, oh, who that is? And I don't even continue the conversation. That's my question to y'all, Doomy, Francis, and on Ness.
I mean, cut it. You know, it's hard to say, man. You know, I feel like boxing, we got our own clique, you know, and we gonna come out for the right fight. But, you know, Mike brings everybody out. So did he spend some people's money, right? Like, some people budget, and maybe they only got $100 budgeted for entertainment for the month, and they just spent $50. You know, they can't afford to get that pay-per-view from Earl next week. You know, we talking about $125. What? Even more than that, right? Because it's $80. So, you know, yeah. I don't know. You know, did it affect it? I'm not sure. It ain't affected for me. I'm buying that motherfucker too. I bought this one.
I'll tell you what, it would have been affected it more if it would have been $80. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I got $50, but I felt like I got more than my money's worth, because I usually just get the fights. I don't get this all other stuff and entertainment and the commentators like, Snoop and Israel Adesanya. You just had so much dynamic. Remember,
so
I
was
came on here
Snoop?
saying it. No, I caught feelings with Snoop for a second, but after everything was all right with Nate, I was just like, all right, everything happened the way it happened. But like for a second, I caught myself catching feelings because I know how serious it is, and I know that people get really hurt. So you could be kind of being comedic about a situation at one point, and then the next point it gets real serious, and I mean that would even make you look even worse. But everything turned out the way it did. And I had told y'all, man, this was like a super card, bro. You had audiences from all over, so it's like it wasn't just boxing fans that purchased this. It was all types of fans. Jake Paul pulls in his own audiences. Mike pulled in the older audiences, with Roy. And then you had, Badu Jack, who pulled in European audiences. Like, you had a lot of dynamics in this. And, I got my money's worth. And
they did it right, man. They did it right. Yeah. Well promoted, too. Mitty said it was propaganda. Obviously, it wasn't. Obviously, something was going on with the whole no knockout, yes rules, no rules, because Tyson was in there going for gusto. He was trying to get the stoppage. So, did that help drum up interest? I know it did for me. We didn't even start talking about it until they said you couldn't get a knockout. I was like, whoa, what the hell? So, I don't know.
You know, it's so messed up that people really still thought that those rules that were initially like put out there.
But I think that's the beauty, though.
Storylines with the same rules, like, oh, this is whack. I'm like, bro, they changed that,
bro. But don't you think that was the beauty? Because when that first bell rang, it was like, oh shit, Mike is really trying to take this man's head off. That's how I got. That was what I felt. But anyway, let me get back to some more callers, man. We going out to King Amin in Essex. What up? What up? What up? What up? Hold on a minute. Let me see. Make sure JT.
Hold up.
Make sure JC ain't sent. Okay, yes. Essex.
Let's go, champ. You feel me?
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Hey, yo. What's good, TPV? Shout out to everybody. What's going on, man?
What up?
King Amin.
Where you go?
Went to the shadow realm.
Nah, you went into the shadow realm on your Bluetooth.
Alright, nah, I ain't on no Bluetooth. I was on a Skype. You hear me now, Chris?
Yep.
Super Chris.
Alright. So look, this thing was dope because it brought it to all levels. Think about it. It brought the cannabis culture to boxing. Ain't that what?
Yo, that shit
ain't that what we do?
Weed maps. It has so many.
Yeah.
All I kept saying was, damn, babe, they really paid for big advertising. Weed maps kept popping up. DraftKings kept popping up. But big as hell, yo, you so right, man. I'm gonna restart. That's crazy.
Nah, that's respect though.
They did it right, man.
That's every segment of what we have, even on TBV. We sitting up there, you guys stuffing the cones. You got the betting show. You got the old guys with the different perspective. This card showed, and it's going to mess up Floyd. Everybody's saying it because it shows like, yo, we could come to the table and everybody can get a piece. It don't have to be one man getting a piece. By the way, I don't know if y'all heard Lennox Lewis talking about him and Riddick Bowe got unfinished business. So it's just drumming up publicity, man. And like I said, it's enough bags. I think it helps the younger fighters because people sitting home is going to say, oh, it's another joint on. They're going to have to stop charging us. So what? In other words, Terrence Crawford definitely going to have to be on ESPN for free, and Tanking them might not be able to be on pay-per-view. That model might be done if these old guys start getting out there and bringing in numbers. Because I know as long as they advertising that flower in the building and it's right on time and it's $50, everybody my age and older is gonna be there. That's a whole demographic, man. It's beautiful. Love what y'all doing as always. My TBV family. Shout out to everybody. That's my call. I'm out.
Bruh. Nate posted on Instagram.
You ain't lying, my boy. You ain't lying because that's a fact. I've been said it before it started. They catering to that 40 and above crowd. You know what I'm saying? The nostalgic feeling that goes with Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. And you add some young feel to it by young artists and you know what I'm saying? The beautiful flower. It's a match made. Go ahead.
Kickboard.
King. When you see old dirty bastard form a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your.
First of all, man, let's get to it, man. Y'all hear me? This is what we doing right now, man. I want to give a big shout out to Jermaine Ortiz, a.k.a. Kaz at 126 pounds. I like him, man. I like him, y'all. I like the fact, the best two fights was them young boys fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get to Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, man. It looked like WWE in there, but Tyson won. Brooklyn won. Just saying that. Tyson, man, I'm hurt, man. You had on the Knicks, man. You had on the Knicks colors, man. It's like, Nate, man, you can't play with this boxing, man. Can't play with this boxing. I want to see Carmelo Anthony versus Logan Paul. I want to see I want to see Jermaine Ortiz. He looked like Cass without the blonde hair, y'all. Word is born. I want to see him and them mix it up as somebody at 130, man.
Cut it, yo. Cut it. Carmelo, dang, he big as hell. You said in
He's
there
6'8", man. That's a big dude.
You said in there with the brother too. You ain't even say Jake, so I wonder if he don't want to see Jake back because Logan ain't been winning, man.
Logan might be fighting Floyd.
And that's what I'm saying. So someone said, "Oh, they ain't pay-per-view stars." You got Clarissa calling out the brother, and Floyd actually on social media saying he about to kick this YouTuber's ass. But my man saying they not pay-per-view stars. Yo, and he made $600K for that. Yo, Shakur Stevenson had to go to Rio, win a silver that people thought he lost. That he won the gold, but he got the silver. Win a belt at 26 to make $400,000 during COVID. Man, that was crazy, man. That's a lot of money. For
big
your
money,
second
man.
fight.
Big numbers.
For your second fight.
Hey, don't get it. No, Logan Paul and KSI, they made a bag, yeah.
Hell yeah. And you think they ain't getting no pay-per-view back end? You think
what?
Tyson saying all that shit in the post fight and they ain't getting no pay-per-view back end? I don't know about all that. But we're gonna go to Liz Low, Decatur, Georgia. What's going on?
Liz Low.
Get your ass in the ring and
Ain't no
swing,
hard
man.
fighting boxing motherfucker like this.
BoxingWords.com.
Hey, Daddy.
Boxing thinking man's game.
This is Dollar
Skill. Up here. You gotta be out think of motherfucker. That's what
BoxingWords.com.
TVV, what's happening, man?
What up?
Everything kosher. You know me, I still went for that Roy and Mike fight. I did not dig it. I'm gonna be honest, I got more humor out of it than anything. Me and my brother were rolling. But as far as your boy Jake Paul, man, Chris Brown, man, he put a little post up laughing at his knockout. So
what?
Chris Brown might want some of that action.
Oh, I love that fight.
And he was supposed to be in a celebrity fight with Soulja Boy some years ago.
Yo, but Chris Brown, oh man, don't let Chris Brown get slapped, man.
No, Chris.
He hang with the
Chris got
Charlos.
hands, Joe.
He hang with the Charlos. He might get that training and shit.
And Birdo them.
Yeah, but I just wanted to throw that out there, man. Y'all.
Oh my God! Imagine Chris Brown being trained by Derek James for the Jake Paul fight. Oh, that's it. That's my Monday show. We putting that out there, man. I want to see. Let me see what Chris Brown posted. Chris Brown official.
You never seen what he laughed at. He was pretty much laughing at Jake Paul doing this with the knockout.
Yo, fight him. Hey yo. Yo, look at what Chris put. Yo, look who we put, who Nate trained with. Hey yo, they trying to kill. Hey yo, what's my man Paco Reyes? They trying to kill you, Chip, man. You gotta get back, man. Yo. But CYP said what? He said Jake ain't no star, and Chris Brown is talking the only two stories on Chris Brown's story is about you. Chill, CYP. Let the shovel go, man. That's a good fight. Let me see something here. Damn, 73 million. That's a huge jump from Nate. Nate had 2.5 million. This a good fight, man. How tall is Chris, yo? That bringing the numbers, man. What you thinking? Y'all ain't gonna say that?
I'd say Chris about 6'2", 6'3". Chris pretty tall, and he's a dancer. He's athletic. He play ball. He do everything. And Chris have hands because he hangs with Birdo and a lot of these a lot of these stars. He hangs with them and he gets in the gym with them. He just don't post a lot of videos on it. Just like Wiz Khalifa is big into MMA. Wiz can fight MMA style, like
man.
all that ground and pound shit.
I seen Wiz on the aqua bag, man. Stop it. I don't know what you talking about. Do me if you're not muted. Oh, okay. He must be muted. Let me get to these calls. We going out to Majid in Orlando. But I seen your man's on the aqua bag looking crazy, man. Everybody seen that. Or was that Tiger? Was that Tiger?
That was Tiger. That's somebody else, man.
Yeah, man.
Majid, what up, champ?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, man. It was a good fight. Those young people need to take some notes and, get their promotions up and everything. And Joe Joyce, oh, man. Good job, man. But, hey, I got to go.
CYP, what up?
Yo, for one, never said he ain't no star. Obviously, YouTube and Instagram, whatever. I'm talking about pay-per-view. You can only be a pay-per-view star by your numbers. We calculate them for real boxers all the time. We go off the numbers on real boxers all the time, but we can't do that for purses and buys when it comes to them. Whatever. But listen to this. Charlie Zelenoff can box better than Nate Robinson. Charlie Zelenoff has been in more boxing matches with better opponents than Jake Paul has been in with. Think about who Charlie Z is crazy. He's insane, but he fights better than him. Think about what I'm saying. Charlie Zelenoff versus Jake Paul. I pick Charlie Z versus him. If that dude don't run out the ring, if he don't run out the ring and he stays in the ring, Charlie Zelenoff could beat Jake Paul. He got experience, boy. Even though he's crazy, that boy can get in the ring and swing. Unlike y'all typers and chatters who ain't never fought in your life. CYP out.
Damn, bro, CYP, man, you falling off on Caller of the Year, man. I don't know how many votes you done lost with that. He said Charlie Z would beat Jake Paul. Jake Paul 2-0 with 2 KOs, man, and 190-something pounds. You tripping, man. But anyway, we going out to Hawk, Maryland.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What up?
Ain't too much, bro. I done halfway forgot I've been waiting on home, but guess what, bro? I thought that was a great fight. It was worth the $50, definitely. And I'd rather sign Mike Tyson up to get back into boxing and get a petition to get Daniel Jacobs the fuck out of boxing. That nigga's boring. And but as far as the fights last night, I wasn't tripping on Snoop Dogg until he was cracking jokes during the fight was kind of wild. But as far as I'm talking about dude getting knocked out, hey man, that's what we come pay to see. Somebody get slept. That's the whole part of the whole night. That was what made me keep watching. You know, it's a little bit too much.
He said Nate from the hood, he gonna shake that off.
And goddamn Sugar Ray Leonard looked like he was high as hell. So I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was a good night. Well worth the money.
Yo, y'all out here disrespecting Jake.
Worth the money.
They out here disrespecting Jake. Yo, AJ Boomin, how you gonna say I could be 2-0 if I knock out McDonald's employees? So you saying Digi is a McDonald's employee, and so is Nate Robinson. That's what you saying, because those are the dudes he beat.
No, he's saying Aneeson Gibbs, the little short midget dude that's from YouTube, he beat up last fight before Nate.
But then he beat up Digi too. Didn't he beat up Digi too?
Yeah, that's his first fight. Yeah, that was his first fight. Yeah.
No, Digi was his non-professional fight.
But that was his like first. He was on the undercard of KSI and Logan Paul 1. Yeah. So
and then after
nonetheless,
that,
under the lights. Yeah.
And then after
he fought Aneeson Gibbs.
Yeah, but that was on the zone.
Right, and then now he just fought
This is his third fight, but this only his second professional fight.
Right.
So yeah, Jay Boomin, your first fight, your promoter throws you an Aneeson Gibbs, but you gonna be the 3-time dunk contest champ too? You could be the NBA star too, huh? Everybody out here being NBA stars now, all of a sudden. JT counterpunch. Now even Charlie Zelenoff could be NBA stars. And also CYP say, oh, he ain't no star, ain't no pay-per-view star. So what? Chris Brown gonna fight Jake Paul on what? On free TV? Come on, man. Stop killing yourself. Let the shovel go, man. JT, what up?
Yeah, well, first off, I think Charlie Zelenoff would have been a better fight with Jake Paul.
But who would have won though? Who would have won though?
We don't know, but we don't.
Get the hell
we don't
out
know
of
that.
here. You don't know, man.
We don't know that. Man. Come on, man. That's just my counterpunch. You calling all over my call. But I mean, everybody calling so excited about that waste of money, man. I'm sorry, bro. I think that you guys are some better. We would probably see some better border wall fight compared to what we saw with Roy Jones and Mike Tyson and Jake Paul and Nate Robinson. He ran straight into that punch. Like you said, you can't play. You can play basketball, you can play football, but you can't play boxing, and that's what happened with him. Now I gave him the credit. I thought he was gonna win the fight by not looking even at Jake Paul. But if you want to talk about this Chris Brown fight, I give Chris Brown the edge on that because Chris Brown been boxing in the gym and got a whole better boxing skill level than Nate Robinson do. So I want that fight to happen. I'm taking Chris Brown because Jake Paul just.
I want that fight to happen too. But here you are again picking against Jake Paul, man. Why? Maybe you should start to listen to some of these people that's out here training with him, that's saying that he really got skills, man. Remember, Shannon Briggs trained his brother and said that if he took it serious, he could see his brother being champ. And I don't know about all that, because not just anybody could be a champ. And shout out to the heavyweight Jeremiah Milton, who posted that as well. A lot of boxers taking shots too, man. But we got
Super Chat. Count Drago says mainstream sports stars can't fight, plain and simple.
And to JT, man, I don't know why you mad about everybody calling and saying this was a good event. Like, yeah, it's entertainment. This is what these dudes need to see. You see, Jake produced a highlight reel knockout that he ain't even a real boxer, and he made it to Sports Center that I showed you. At the time of me screen sharing, it had over 300,000 likes. Daniel Jacobs is a declarated amateur, 2-division champ or 1-division champ, and my man, he put me to sleep. I had to wake up and finish watching it the next day because I woke up to people saying Rosado won. I'm like, damn, now I got to go back and watch it because I fell asleep in the 7th round on God in them. You understand? So, listen, it's about entertainment, man. And my money, I'm willing to give it up if you're going to entertain me. And I know I'm going to get entertainment I'm supposed to get entertainment from Danny and Earl. That's why I'm paying. And for Mike and Roy, we was paying for that nostalgia. And that's why when I started this morning after show, I said, yo, the fight of the fucking night was Nate. That's the story of the night. Yep. Nate. You know, Mike and them didn't live up to the action. You know, we talked all this, knockout, no knockout, knockout, no knockout, and then they ain't even get a knockout. And it was a bad decision. So it's like, without Nate, man, we wouldn't have had shit. But I say Nate to say Jake, counterpunch, JT.
Okay, Ness, once again, hear me out. Yes, you're not a casual fan. You say you'll pay $50 and then you'll pay that $125 next week for error spin. We know for a fact fans that watch boxing, this what I think what hurts the real fighters. Like you said, we was expecting action from a YouTuber, and then when it come down to these other big fights, these other pay-per-view fights, they don't want to see that. I think that's the problem we have in boxing. We got a YouTuber going on there making a sports center and stuff like that. But then you got these other fighters that dedicated their life to boxing and all that, and they're not getting the same promotion deal, and that's the twist of this sport. So I think it's a disrespect to even come in here to even give Jake Paul off.
Hell no. You wrong. And ever since you said you training your son and you were gonna tell your son, and I know we talked about it live on the show, and I said, yo, thank God you listen to this show, because when it's time for him to go pro, I'm gonna be all in your ear, bro. You are wrong, man. Look at what Jake Paul did. He came with the fucking Dragon Ball Z hair. Man, what are you talking about, man? These dudes are promoting, man. That's why they getting this type of money. He made more money than Shakur Stevenson. And you can't even act. You can't even act like there's not a possibility he didn't get no back-end pay-per-view, man. And his brother made $1 million. $1 million guaranteed from Dazn, man. Yo, listen, they all promoting, man. They all promoting. That's why they getting these big ass fights, and that's why they on Sports Center. The rest of these dudes not promoting. They sitting out here as entertaining as watching fucking paint dry, and of course they not on Sports Center, man. What am I put you on Sports Center for doing what? Oh, that's right, playing the flute. Oh, absolutely not. Fishing. Absolutely not. In an ice hole. Like, no, man, nobody want to see that fucking shit. We want to see dudes get slept and look like Pacquiao did. Nate even had the same colors, man. Jake just turned into a superstar in boxing, man. I didn't even know. Whoever told me should have never told me Chris Brown already smelling money.
He's not the only one. He's a lot of NBA. Yo, honestly, there's a lot. Hold on.
Learn how to promote, man.
Hold on. There's a lot of NBA players that have already called out Jake Paul. Ones
they mad. They KO'd Lil Bro.
And they should.
Lance Stevenson. We're talking about Evan Turner. We're talking about
you whoop one of my boys' ass like that, man. I want some get back.
Yeah. right away.
I want
A lot of them
get
called
back.
him
Get to
out.
the super chat. Taj says Mike's still a draw because he still has knockout power. That's why Tank Davis is an A side because his style is similar to Mike. Knockout power sells tickets. And counterpunch for Mr. CYP.
We got one from JT quickly first. Go for it.
Hadouken! All right, you got me first, JT, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first off, let's put Jake. They got a lot of low levels. All right, he want to be a big boy in the boxing. Let's put him in there with a real boxer. I'm not talking about the 12 round, the 10 contenders, the prospect. They got some amateurs who can take that first fight and whoop his fucking ass. Because it's a disrespect to a sport that a YouTuber would come in here and get all that stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to say. And you brought up my sons and all that. I'm not raising my sons to go in there to be some Hollywood type of fight. They gonna take all the tough fights, and then they gonna get. That's where they gonna get the recognition from.
Not
and
if
then
they
we,
want the
then
money.
we get to the back.
Not if
No,
they
we
want the money.
It's gonna eventually come. We don't have to go around there and fake promote ourselves like that. And that's
crazy, man.
That's what y'all. That's what you feeling on.
Yo, here you go. This what fake promotion gets you. Edgar Berlanga, real fighter, knockout streak, destined for stardom unless he's a hype job and gets tapped on the chin and put to sleep before he could get that big fight. But as far as his trajectory goes, he looks like he's destined to get a Canelo fight, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. 13 hours ago. Y'all people got to stop saying Jake versus Edgar. I would end his YouTube career. Laughing out loud emoji. 400, just changed to 479. Like, just changed to 94 retweets. It's changing as we speak, okay? And this is what I'm saying, dog. When you get the world buzzing, you got the world buzzing, man. You talking about, yo, I'm going to have my son take all the tough fights. And let's be clear, I'm not disrespecting you and how you bring up your son in any way, and I'm only using your son as the example because with the conversation we had, but, like, you could take the tough fights when them checks is right. You understand what I'm saying? And if you promote yourself right, and listen, if your son is an amateur, you need to start getting him do interviews right now. That's what you don't get. Why you think Floyd went to Rio? You gotta know the fighter to get.
They've been interviewing him since he was a kid.
Yeah, he went to Rio to see Shakur because he knew about Shakur. The amateurs don't get that same recognition as the pros. So if you really want, you better put your son out there on all these YouTube channels right now. Guess who else did that? Copy the green print. Bill Haney did that. Check my YouTube channel. I had Devin Haney on my YouTube channel when he was 12 years old. I already knew. So if you already know, follow my green print, man. Stop debating. CYP talk to me.
First off, ain't nobody taking your damn advice.
Sure.
Hey, everybody in the chat, everybody listening. Who do you think wins between Charlie Z and Nate Robinson? Who do you think wins between Charlie Z and Nate Robinson to let everybody know how sorry Nate Robinson actually was? This dude was fighting in southpaw when he shoots with his right hand, and he was throwing a left jab out of the southpaw, overreaching. I've never seen anybody throw that kind of punch from that stance. He needs to fire those trainers. Nate Robinson did horribly. So beating Nate Robinson and the Indian kid does not make you some top boxer. No, it makes you a top YouTube boxer. That's what it makes you. Put the YouTube in front of the boxing until he.
You'll never be able to prove us wrong because he only gonna get big fights. That dude who you tried to play some Indian, well, that's the one that put him on the map to get him the Nate fight. The one that you knew. You know what I'm saying? And now that one looks like it's getting him a fight from Chris Brown. Let me go to JP on the counterpunch, I believe, right? JP, what up?
Man, I believe it's a part of us all that loves our little niche sport, boxing. You know what I'm saying? We like it being niche. We like our little back call. We like our little community. Other fans who aren't into it think we're kind of weird and nerds. But I believe this is somewhat, it might be the unniching of the sport, if that's a word, unniching. The Jake Pauls being involved, it's obvious that we might have a new wave coming. You know what I mean? I've been asking for this for the longest, actually. I was been saying, let me get Floyd Mayweather Sr. versus, Guerrero's dad or Ruben Guerrero or something. Let's get them old fellas running up in here, man. I think it's good entertainment. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, man, they came out and they did their thing, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be terrible. But if you a young cat and you want to have friends over, this is easier for the ladies to digest. You can actually sell this with the entertainment. You could be like, yo, they're going to have Soulja Boy and whoever the hell else performing, and then you can throw in the boxing.
You know, that's the funny thing. It wasn't marketed like that. Like, all the music was, if you're a music fan, that was bonus. Because it was not marketed in that manner to us. Like, yo, here's this.
And that's what made it unique, Ness. And that's what made it unique is that I said, they didn't, unless it was the artist.
No, we knew a few people were going to perform, but I didn't know they was going to do that at all.
Let me get the point off. If the artist themselves didn't promote being on the show, Triller themselves didn't promote the artist being a part of the show. They just promoted Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. So when you turned on the TV, you're expecting to see, and you start to see different performances. It just adds, like you said, like Doomy said, it gave you an extra 15, 20 minutes to do something else while these guys are performing in the background. You know what I'm saying? So you don't miss the big show. So I thought it was great of them, you know what I'm saying, to do that. What they can do, I don't know if they can do like an intermission and maybe have a big name artist do something as an intermission. Won't work, right?
Yeah, no, I think everything that they did works. They just can't give one guy all that time. Just mix it up, concert style. Like you said, listen, football has that, and it's become one of their biggest ticket sellers, right? What if you can't sell ticket seats, you sell that halftime show. You sell all that advertisement for the football. You know, it's become this big thing. What are they doing for the halftime show? So boxing, maybe they can have between co-main and main a halftime show. So you get a really good juicy co-main to get everybody there to prepare for the halftime. Or you do the halftime show for boxing right before the co-main, because you don't want to be left out either. If you're the co-main, people might not show up till after the halftime show or during the halftime show to catch the show, and I can see people getting upset. But we definitely have to do it that way and mix it. Just, give Snoop 3 songs, bring in, who they had, Neo do 2 songs, Chris Brown does 1, Snoop come back and do another one. And then Snoop was out here doing songs. Yeah, they was hot with the dudes you did them, though. Those was features. You out like, come on, where your solo at, man?
Yo,
like,
Ness, you got to remember,
out here
too,
singing other people verses and shit. That shit was corny, man.
You got to remember, too, at the same time, you can also do it demographically, right? When you have a certain card, like an all-Cuban card or something like that, you can kind of cater the performances to those, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I wouldn't do that, man. I wouldn't
I'm just
do
saying,
that.
like, because
don't you want to open it, though?
Right?
But don't you want to open it to the masses? Why
okay,
you gonna
give me an
single
example.
it?
Give an example. If you have like a Latin fighter who's fighting, you get like a Pitbull. Pitbull's a crossover star, right?
Absolutely.
But it kind of goes with the Latin theme, right?
I'm walking with you. I love that. Yo, Canelo and Berlanga halftime show finishes with Anuel, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny opens it up, and to cross over Latino America, you get Pitbull to do one of those Spanish English songs. Boom! Bam, bam. Oh, I have that sound by then. I should have just finished it right there. I should have been like this. Boom! Oh, damn. Wait. One more time. Ready? Take. Boom! That's right. That was take three, man. In the real world, like we would have, you wouldn't even seen those bloopers.
And now you have a show, right? Now you got a show.
Super show.
It starts to. Now you can bring your lady. Your lady more likely to come now because she can enjoy the music and this. You know what I'm saying, Doomy? Like you can have the fight party now becomes like a real fight party because you don't even have to provide the music because the music is already provided for you.
Already there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have my TV on loud. I'm in the kitchen. You got YG bumping and shit. Got this backsplash with the palm trees. I mean, the shit was tight, man.
Nah, it was tight. It was tight. It's like I told him, like the way that they shot it. Other than Snoop, they shot it real video, so it felt like a whole different spot. You know, until Snoop went where he made them shoulder ring. But anyway, let me go to Mad Bent 100. What it do?
Mad Bent.
Yo, morning.
Morning.
I found the card to be very, 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 very entertaining, man. It was pure entertainment. They had some good fights on there. The undercard with some of them young guys was high action, rock'em sock'em, high activity. The Badu Jack fight was entertaining. The man was a punching bag. The white kid, Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, pure entertainment with Snoop commentating. I was laughing. It was good. It was worth $50. And I agree with Ness. The provider should take a note and learn how to promote. It's an evolution. Boxing is evolving. Promoting yourself is important. You have the platform, social media. So they should take a note and promote themselves. Put eyes on them, and they could get the money. That's my call.
That's right.
Hey, yo,
you
Ness.
see that? It's an evolution, champ.
Yeah, exactly, yo, Ness.
Yo.
You know, could always also be dope. I was thinking about while I was sitting here cooking. It do me think about this, right?
What you was cooking?
Most big name fighters try to have some type of artist walk them out, right?
Yeah.
So how about we do like a show type performance for the co-main event and the main event fighters, you know what I'm saying, with one song, and they're walking out while these guys are performing on the stage, and everybody getting the performance in the arena as they walk them. So instead of walking them to the ring, they just performing, and they, you know, it kind of gets the athletes amped too. You know what I'm saying? Because they listen to the same music. Everybody, you know, drinking and having a good time. I think it's a show, man. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know about how it affects the fighters, but it would be dope for the audience. I'd be rocking out. You know, the fighters gotta.
Are you trying to tell me they're not gonna be bad? They listen to music in the dressing room too. Most fighters listen to music in the dressing room.
Definitely.
When they getting ready.
Some guys that will dance down that road, and the other guys that would just be as dead stone cold as they usually are. So, but for the point I was trying to make is that it would be cool for us, the people watching, like to get to see, you know, the artist performing while he's walking down into the ring.
That'd be crazy, yeah.
Awesome, man. Count Drago with the super chat says Tyson versus Hay and Tarver versus Briggs. Double header.
Yo,
they need to pay me. BBC,
first
ESPN,
of all,
Fox, come on.
I think he just showed his colors, man. Maybe he's from the UK. Because why would Tyson fight Hay? You know, Tyson got other U.S. big names to keep it going with. Like, to cross over to a Hay right now doesn't make sense to me, but I hear you. Jordan Carter, the spawn partner of Nate Robinson.
What's up with it?
Yo, what happened, champ? You ain't hit him hard enough, man. What happened, man?
Nah, man. Nah, look, I told him before the fight, you know what I'm saying? We talked before the fight. I told him, man, take your time in there, you know, don't be rushing in and don't drop your hands because he's long, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna get on the inside, get on the inside, but don't play in there. You know, I think the nerves just got to him, man. Besides that, this is his first time really training for boxing, you know, before this whole little fight or whatever. So, nah, man, I take my hats off to him, man. He went out there. A lot of motherfuckers wouldn't have did it.
Yeah, nah, man.
I
mean, for 600,000, man, plenty people would have did that shit, man. Especially like that. If you just get, man, you know, he ain't put up a fight, champ.
Yeah, I'm knowing, man. No, I think
he got dropped 3 times. Like, he wasn't ready at all. Like, he got dropped 3 times before he got slept.
I think it was the nerves that got to him because, like I was saying, man, he didn't look like that at all in sparring. Like when we were training and sparring and stuff, he didn't look like that at all, man. Like he had way more skill than that. But which is another thing I was telling him, man, it's different from when you get in there. You know what I'm saying? Sparring is cool, but when it's time to fight, it's a whole lot different.
I mean, do you respect Jake now? Because he slept your sparring partner like that? Do you respect Jake now?
Oh, yeah. No, Jake, I'm not. What's the Jake Paul, right? Yeah, no, he be training, man. He be training for real. I guess he's been doing this for some years now, so, but I guess at this point, I would say he's really starting to like boxing, so I can't do nothing but respect him.
Jordan, man,
you know what I'm saying?
keep
but
us posted, man.
I want to talk about real quick before I leave. You see the Dubois Joyce fight?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Made the young man quit.
Nah, man, he ain't quit, man. Come on, man. That was like Laura versus Angulo, man. Once and now today we know
he was forced
That's Sunday
to quit.
talk anyway, man. That's Sunday talk, but yeah, nah, man. We know
I hear
today
you,
his eye socket broke. His eye socket broke.
He was forced.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, no, this shit broke, man. I mean, obviously,
I thought this shit just. I thought this. Yeah.
The punch
I thought this
caused
shit
it,
just
but
closed up.
You ain't gotta fight.
The chocolate brownie
Listen,
move.
at that point, man, you ain't gotta fight on to prove nothing to nobody, because you want to fight on to come back, and you ain't gonna be able to come back.
Yeah, that's true.
You ain't gonna be able to come back if you lose that eye. You know, the irony in the situation is this, man. I haven't read the article or the clips, but there's plenty of UK dudes that can send it to you that he was talking about Joe Joyce's mom and her blindness, man. And yo, they bro, they even got Dubois, man. So yeah, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Well, he deserved to get punished. He did them the right way.
Yo, and they interviewed her and she kind of like, you know, it was crazy, man. Y'all gotta find it yourself. The quotes are out there. Jordan, man, thanks for calling in. But yeah, that was crazy. I ain't even know Dubois had a little bad side to him like that. But to me, that ain't no quit, man. That's like, yo, your eye is fucked up. Then you take that massive shot, which sends that feeling through your face, like, wait, something's wrong. That's it. It's over, man. The fight's over. There's a winner and there's a loser. He was a loser.
You know that same look that Kell Brook had. It was the same look.
It ain't only the look, Doomy. You ain't see he did the cat paw, man. He got hit and he like, wait a minute, something wrong. My face broke. And how you gonna say that he quit? No, he lost because he realizes, with my broken face, I cannot continue.
Amen. And I didn't catch.
Yo, you could be like Margarito and continue, but let's think about it. At least Kell Brook stopped, right? Didn't continue, and he looks physically okay where his eyeballs are at. Think about Margarito. Does his shit line up straight? No, it don't. No, it don't. And that's because he kept fighting, trying to be a dog to prove something to one of y'all weirdos. Anyway, I'm going out to Dennis, man. Dennis in Tampa, man.
Coño carajo.
Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? We're firemen. We are firemen. Y vuelvo a nacer. Okay.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yo, Dennis, coño carajo, no va a hablar. Está ocupado ahora.
Hey, I'm here. Sometimes I have a hard time with the unmute shit.
No problem.
Hey, check this out. You know what I had to do, bro? Because I love boxing so much. I had to buy a tablet, bro. And let me explain. Because I watched the tablet. I watched my fight. My wife is laying in the bed next to me, watching L&M, watching all the little things that, ladies do. There was a time that my wife and I used to watch boxing and fucking scream and yell and have great after effects after the fights, if you hear what I'm saying. It was a spark in us. Yesterday, bro, was the first time my wife and I were watching boxing that she was screaming. She was rapping to fucking Snoop Dogg and enjoying the throw. We had a good time. Because at the end of the day, I love boxing. But, coño, I have a family. I got other shit I got to do. So now, with her excited about this again, I get my TV back. I don't have to watch boxing in the app. Because I break it down to a little thing like that, bro. Because, I love boxing, but boxing is a selfish thing. If you're in the spirit that if you're not a boxing head, you have no choice, like me, but to suffer through fights like Gabe Rosado. So look at the difference from one day to the next. So whatever it happens. But if I can get my wife back on this side, I'm going to have a happy life. Why? Because my fucking wife is happy, bro. Bro, I had a good time. It was screaming and yelling. I got my voice back. Everybody knows what happens, but I'm excited again. I'm excited because the sport I love, I can share with my wife again, bro. And that's what's missing. That's missing for me. She gets mad when I talk to you all day, imagine. Hey, what are you doing, talking that shit again? Yeah, but now she knows why. She says, I understand. You're happy about the Tyson fight. What did your friends say? Well, man, I don't want to have boxing as my fucking side hustle. And
cut it, yo.
It's so true, though.
Counterpunch.
The nostalgia.
JT.
Hey, this is what I'm talking about right here, man. This man just, shout out to whoever that was, but he said he got his wife involved. I'm sorry, man. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I think it's affecting the sport right here. This is affecting the sport right here. And then he compared Daniel Jacobs and Gabe Rosado fight. Yeah, because you know why? Because Daniel Jacobs could have had been in some better fights. They got fights need to be made out there, man. And that's what's hurting us because the best don't want to fight the best. You know? The best don't want to fight the best and shit like that. So that's the problem with the sport now. And that's why we can watch YouTubers and stuff like that make numbers. I got you.
Yeah, but JT, whose fault is that? See, the reason, first of all, he said he was watching it on his iPad next to her, so she got involved, obviously, because of who was fighting. But you're right, Daniel Jacobs could have been fighting somebody better, but Daniel Jacobs had bad blood with Rosado. This is Daniel Jacobs' fault. Rosado did what he was supposed to do. This is Daniel Jacobs' fault. He said he was on another level. He said Rosado wasn't on his level, and now
Rosado made him look plain.
Now people mad at the fight, and it's like, yo, Jacobs was supposed to be the puncher and the one to do what he got to do, but it is what it is, man.
Honestly, maybe 2 times in the fight, I saw Danny get aggressive, and I got excited, and then it just never came back. he never got aggressive, man.
Yeah, if you're on Blog Talk and you haven't pressed 1, that's why we have not gone to you. We're going out to LV Slugger. Talk to me.
TBZ, what up?
What up?
What up?
Good afternoons.
Oh man, that was. I wish I would have told me that Du Bois news before the fight, man. I would have took Joyce just off that, man. But Mike Tyson, yeah, man, I want to say something to the hardcore fan, like, man, this might be where the sport going, man. To be real, it got a lot of. I feel like some event like that last night help a boxer like an Andre Ward or a Bud who don't really, don't talk a lot. You just put them on the undercard, and they knock people. You know what I'm saying? A Flash, a Bud knockout, man, you'll get 1 million some followers off that alone. So you know what I'm saying?
But this the thing. Are you gonna be willing to take 180,000 like Badu Jack so you could get the eyeballs on you and get on a big card? Or are you gonna get mad that the YouTuber made 600,000 and you only made 180,000? That's the thing, man. Who's willing? Who's willing to get paid for real?
I think Bud, like people like that, they pass. Like I don't think they gonna do. I'm talking about like up and coming like prospects who who don't have to talking like a Floyd or like them type of fighters. You can just put them on the undercard and just build their name like that instead of them having to promote themselves like
All I know is whoever get on that Chris Brown, Jake Paul undercard or whoever's the main event. So like Bud Earl or Danny Bud, right after December 5th, they need to sign Jake Paul, Chris Brown on the undercard.
Yo, Chris Brown can throw hands, huh?
Hey, you know who else can throw hands?
Bruh.
Cap, Justin Bieber.
Ooh, no, that's the bigger fight. But I don't
Justin
think
Bieber be at.
I don't think Bieber don't want that. Bieber don't
Joe
want that
Goose
Jake Paul smoke.
He walked Floyd down.
Bieber don't want that Jake Paul smoke, man. He out here. I'm sorry. Nah, he don't want that shit. Jake Paul.
He be over there with Goose and that, man, getting that work.
Bruh,
Ricky Foons and the Goose and
Listen to me. There's a TikTok video rolling around on Instagram of a reel of Jake Paul knockdowns and knockouts in sparring. I thought it was fake to drum this up. Man, he just showed he got real power. He put my man down 3 times and he slept him.
What's up with Nate? Nate holding the back of his head. Did you guys get?
I mean, there's plenty of slowdowns on that footage, man. He was just letting Nate rush him and countering that right. Some of them hit the top of the head, but I don't know about the back.
Be honest with you, I was expecting the fight to be stopped before that KO came. Before that KO came, I felt like the referee gave him like a 20 standing count. Like Like it was just crazy at a little moment. I was like, okay, are you gonna call the fight? Are you gonna keep? It almost felt like me when I was with Sony. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was giving me the shit, for on Border Wars for giving him a long count
forever. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the guy and I'm looking at it, and the ref looked like he was in the same situation with Nate. Nate just kept holding. Kept holding the back of his head.
All
like
I'm
he
telling
stood.
y'all.
He stood like that for a while.
Storyline for me is I want to see both of them too. I'm still high on Logan too. I still
hold
want
on,
to see Logan.
let me give you some background story.
First of all, remember Logan's outfit, man. Bro, he got one of the hottest outfits in boxing. I know dudes get mad like, oh, this ain't no fashion show. Yeah, man, shut up, man. Shut up. You don't know how to market yourself. I'm talking about Logan. I'm still talking about Logan, his brother with the black outfit. That shit was bananas. You know what I mean? You got to know how to market. You see, I remember him for that, and I want to see them back, man. They got to make these fights. Now I'm sold on that Chris Brown fight. Unless somebody can give me a better one, I like that fight.
So let me give you the backstory now. So Chris Brown definitely will be trained by Andre Berto because they like real close friends. Hold on. Listen.
No, Jamel, please step in, man. I know Jamel and Jamal, they real tight with Chris. Long time they've been showing.
Berto was the one that was setting up the Soldier Boy fight between. I'm telling you, bro. You're not. You don't be on social media.
I hear you. I'm not. Listen to me.
So I know the story.
I'm not saying you wrong. What I'm doing is debating you and rebutting that bullshit. Listen, if people don't believe Floyd could be a good trainer, and that's not me. I'm over here campaigning. Pom Pom's out for Floyd to train Wilder and others. But if people doubting Floyd. Come on, man. How the fuck we gonna let? No, not Berto, man.
It was a fake little thing that was going on between Ryan Garcia and Jake Paul. So there was a little matchup fake thing that was they want to fight each other for sure. So that fight might be something that could take place. They already had like some fake contract thing on social media. I don't know if you've seen it, Doomy. Did you see it?
What? It's fake contract for who?
So Ryan Garcia pulled up on Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, I seen all that. I seen all that.
But I think they really want to fight each other. Not on some like, oh, I'm angry, but like I actually want to see if like Jake might really feel like he can beat Ryan. So that could be huge pay per view with all the fans that they both have.
Yeah, I mean, but look, this is what we're talking about. Also that if you're gonna have a fight like that manifest. Got Ryan Garcia versus Jake Paul. Like, we're trying to see Ryan fight a whole bunch of other guys before we want to see him see Jake Paul. Will it do numbers? Yes. Will they get paid? Yes. And all that other good stuff. But, as far as...
I had to get the backstory here.
Yeah, but as far as like me being super excited for that, you better give me some other fight. You better give me some Luke Campbell and a couple of other fights before you get a Jake Paul fight. You know what I'm saying?
I would agree with you 100%. 100%. But like,
can it happen?
The way boxing is moving right now, it can definitely happen. I was just about to say that, but yeah,
crazy. It can happen and it can make money and all that other stuff. It's just you're gonna be. Pulling different audiences, different crowds. It's no longer just gonna be for the average hardcore fighter, because now you're gonna have artists there. You're gonna have different type of guys fighting, guys from the NBA. I mean, you're getting all types of audiences. It's a different crowd now, man. It's just a different crowd. And guess what? The hardcores are gonna be there all along the way, as long as they're getting some good fights in those cards.
It costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to pay them. You know what I mean? Those guys are expensive. A Roy and a Tyson and others to come. And if you got to give these YouTubers a couple of dollars to get them on the card to sell some pay-per-views, at the end of the day, as hardcores, why do we care? We get to see Roy versus Mike. And the next one could be Mike versus Evander. And who knows? Shannon Briggs gets mixed up in there.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna just throw some good fights in there, along with their, celebrity / YouTube stars and whatever else they could come up with. But they're gonna make sure that they're, catering to all of us.
Dude, and they had pros. They had pro fights and exhibitions, because Badu Jack got a pro fight, and so did Jake. But let me get to Marlon So Icy Sims. He's gonna be live at Border Wars. Shout out to Marlon. What's going on, champ? You just listening?
Yo, you got me?
So
hello?
Icy. Yeah, we hear you.
Hey, what's happening? That event was on point last night. Yeah, I liked everything. I'm not mad at the YouTuber for doing his thing because he making his own way. It's not like he fighting other fighters. And I don't understand how anybody could be disappointed at that. Me as a fighter, as a hardcore boxing fan, it brings another set of eyes. So all of his subscribers who don't watch the sport, they come there, but they put actual fights like them undercards and stuff. They're real fighters on that, and I thought it was a dope production. The only thing I didn't like is the YG performance. I don't like that gang culture. But other than that, man, it was a fire hole event. It was on point, man. That's pretty much it.
All right, Marlon, man, thanks for calling in. Looking like we got Juan in the BX. What up?
Juan in the BX?
What's good, fellas?
What up?
Yeah, that's not me. Just somebody else had their mic on. I don't know if y'all can hear the back noise.
Yeah, it was JT. I got him.
All right. Yeah. So I just wanted to let y'all know I won some mad money on that Gabe Rosado versus Jacobs fight. Even though Rosado lost, people in my house saw that shit as a win for him. They still paid up. That's crazy. That's how it works, bro. I don't know how the fuck, bro. It was like, yeah, bro. He won. We saw that shit. We ain't letting the judges rob you too.
Yeah, man. That was I don't know, man. I didn't score round by round, but it was just Jacob should have done more anyway. That's just the whole point.
That Rosado was doing stuff to stop him. I mean, if you watch the fight closely, I can't watch that again. I'm not watching it twice, but Rosado was definitely giving him those jabs that Jacob was like, wait a minute, this guy catches me flush. It might be night, and I might
cut it. It doesn't matter what you think.
It was just it was a Tyson Fury Vlad type of fight with so many little punches, man. Coach Rivera, Boston. What up? Undisputed Boxing Gear. What's going on, champ? What you think of those?
I'm just listening.
All right. No talk for the legends, man. We going out to Canada zone, man. Natural Wiz. What part he say from? You from Toronto too, Natural Wiz?
Natural Wiz.
Nah. I'm Hamilton, man. Steeltown.
Oh, what up, champ?
Yo, I have to say that event was amazing. That's how you promote. And to all those dudes that are crying, changing the energy about Nate Robinson. Oh yeah, I know all you guys that said, oh, he could fight in the street. Dude, this is boxing, not fighting on the street. This is not street beef. This is real stuff. You know what I mean? Don't get butt hurt. You know what I mean? Don't cry. Just dry your eyes. You know what I mean? And for Tyson, yo, vintage, nice. It brought all my neighbors out. Everybody came out. The man wanted to ditch his wife as soon as he got home. He's like, yeah, peace. I got to go see this fight. Yo, the man doesn't even watch no boxing. But the man knew about Tyson. He knew about back in the day, and that was it. So, yeah, people got to put respect on Jake Paul.
Yo, what's your heritage?
West Indian, St. Kitts.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you saying the man, and I'm wondering, is he saying like the man, but you saying the man because the same thing, right? Because of the. Yeah, I get it. Yo, I'm out though, Natural Wiz. Thanks for calling in.
Yo, shout out to Natural Wiz, man.
Where's
Shout out to
Hamilton?
Con.
He said that. What he said? The forest.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes from Toronto. You know.
There you go.
You can't touch me. You're not man enough.
There you go. Y'all starting to get that Canada team strong, man. Know what I mean? You got Jose now. Damn, y'all all so far from each other.
Yo, what's a famous rapper besides Drake from Canada?
Yo, what? Come on, man. Tory
Hey,
fucking Lanez, man.
don't do that, man, because you haven't watched Kobe play basketball. You better chill. Don't do that.
Don't
do that.
Tory, I should have been born in America Lanes, man.
So he was born in Canada, or he moved to Canada?
Nah, I guess he born over there.
born
CYP
in
got a
Canada.
counter punch, yo. I guess he born over there, but he swagoo from over here. I don't know what happened. He like Drake, man. He got the swag.
Yo.
What CYP. CYP.
CYP is battling agents in the Shadow Realm.
You hear me? Y'all hear me?
We hear you. We
Hear you now.
Cool. Well, I lost 140 on Nate because I put my money where my mouth is. So a lot of y'all calling in, clowning people who pick Nate. Where was your money at? See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all type a lot, but y'all will never do nothing. Like, I lost money and I'm pissed because I ain't never seen Nate fight. I figured his athletic ability was good enough. Ain't nobody seen him fight now. Don't play yourself and act like we were sure on Nate because we seen these videos of him whooping somebody's ass. No, I was the one who told y'all. I don't like the way boxers look when they hitting pads. I told y'all I don't like the way they look in the gym because everybody look good on pad work. That don't get it for me. I thought him being an athlete was good enough. I was 100%.
Cut it. I didn't know he picked Nate. I thought he was losing money because I remember him saying Roy Jones was going to beat Tyson because Tyson was out the ring 15. Yeah. Damn, so you've been wrong all week, man.
He had Nate, and like he said, he thought that, because Nate, Nate's athletic ability, you don't know where Nate from, you know what I'm saying? I guess he was counting.
So that's why
he was counting the fights from outside of the ring.
That's why they saying that Nate was from the roads. We got Mr. PBC counterpunch.
No man. Boomerang.
Whoa, you got them all playing, huh?
Like they just went ape shit.
Mr. PBC.
PBC. Guess he hasn't had his Folgers.
We going out to Brandon in Cincinnati.
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up from back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Phone jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the thick glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
We hear you.
Hello?
We hear you.
You are here.
That was Dom C jumping in. I didn't know if you wanted to let him go first since you.
Nah, so go. He wasn't on, so we're going to go to him right after you. Don't let me forget, guys.
All right, for sure. I agree with JT, man. If you say that was worth $50, I understand for the OGs like Dennis, the nostalgia. I understand you saw two legends, but if you like my age, JT age, and you thought that was worth $50, you need to evaluate your social life, man. You cannot look at that Mike Tyson fight and say you was entertained. They hugged for 8 rounds. I don't understand what was entertaining about that. But JT, what you fella realize, it wasn't for us, man. It was for, the casual people. It wasn't for us. Nate Robinson and Jake Paul stole the show.
Yes.
Definitely without that shit would have been mediocre, man. So I agree. Y'all talking about Jake Paul versus Chris Brown. I'll take Jake Paul. I'm not this guy's athletic. He can jump high. That shit don't matter, man. That shit don't matter. And as far as the Charlie Zelenoff, man, dude went past the pre-fight drug test.
Yo, chill, man. Yo, Zelenoff 300 champ.
Yeah.
I didn't roll over and have them tickle my tummy. I love that term. It's a beautiful term.
Yeah, let me go out to Ronald. Talk to me. In Vermont.
CYP kind of
Yo, what's good?
What's good?
Yo, what up? What up, TBV? What's good?
What up?
Yo, all this YouTube fighting, man, it ain't doing nothing.
Ronald, I'm coming back to you. Don't even. My bad. Yo, Dom hates me. Dom, I'm sorry. Go for it. Doggies, you wasn't there. We went to you. The whole world knows we went to you.
Yo.
Are you not entertained?
Go for it.
Yeah. So all the people was hating, man. I mean, boxing's starting to evolve, man. Like, you got to keep it real. I mean, Bob Arum stated it like he lost money, and he probably would have made money with this fight. So you can be the best boxer, and you got to sell yourself. If Jake Paul's selling himself like a mug, I mean, I don't want to see Chris Brown though. Let's be real. We've done seen. You got to at least get a couple of sparring matches. That's my call.
Yo, I mean, it got to be somebody else like that crosses over. Yo, Chris Brown looking at him. Chris Brown got 75 million subs on Insta, and he got loyal fan base. That's gonna blow that pay-per-view out the water.
Huge.
CYP got a counterpunch. Ronald, I'm still going to you, champ. These with counterpunches, that's what they do. They cut the line. Go ahead, CYP.
Yo. Let me know if y'all hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool. For everybody, this goes for everybody in the chat. Everybody listen. If you think athleticism don't mean nothing when it comes to fighting, I'm the most athletic dude on these calls on this show, period. If any of y'all think that it don't matter, call me out. And if you call me out, you ain't got to have no experience. You're just a dude off the couch because athleticism don't matter. Remember, bring your ass to Border Wars. Challenge me. Or come to my gym, challenge me. I'll show up. You won't do it because all you're doing is typing and talking. I'll stand up for the athletes against anybody in the TV audience. I will stand up for the audience. Who wants it? Who wants this athletic specimen? Who wants it? Cricket. But y'all gonna type it, huh? CYP out.
Yo, I'm putting my vote, man. I'm putting my vote. CYP versus Jake Paul, man. I want it. I want to see that, man. We got Ronald. Talk to us.
Yo, what's good, TB Vietnam? I see y'all in the house this morning.
What up?
Cheers! Hadouken! Yo, Ness, before my 30 seconds is up, give me a number from 1 to 300.
40 what?
All right, I'll tell you later. But yeah, I was just calling in because, man, all of this YouTube boxing is making my brain cells collapse, bro. I'm glad we got good fights next week. We got my boy Anthony Joshua back in the ring, so I'm looking forward to next week, man. Great YouTube talk, man. Peace. And I'm out.
Yo, all right. Yo, Coach Rivera.
On a super chat. Ha, ha, ha. Laughing emoji. Dying laughing emoji. Laughing emoji. Dying laughing emoji. Laughing.
Yo, is that a challenge, Coach? Is that are you accepting the physical challenge? I know the coach is but the coach is a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight for sure. Let me see what we got here. We got. Oh, is that man? What up, champ? We about to be with you in a little bit, man. Shout out to Info Joe, the OG.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Yo, what's up, TBV?
What up?
Vamos,
hey, yo, am I clear? I'm on the road from Arizona, headed back to LA.
Nah, you doing good.
Hey, man, I had people call me that ain't called me in a long time asking me about this fight, man. I don't know if it was nostalgia or whatever, man, but I think it brought a lot of old school boxing fans back, plus all the YouTubers with Jake Paul, plus all of the NBA was watching this. So, you know, for $50, man, it wasn't bad, man. I do agree with some of the hardcore saying that I hope it don't take away from, you know, actual real boxing, the sport itself, you know, the sweet science with all these YouTubers. But I sat there and watched it with my whole family, man. They very rarely sit down, the whole family sit down and watch boxing with me. The kids, everybody. So my grandkids, you know, the whole nine. So I thought it went well, man. But I wanted to get this. I didn't like Snoop clowning about the commentating though, man. I didn't like the joking with Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. I did think it was a little bit over the top, but it is what it is though. But that's all I got, man. Look forward for the show tonight though. But hey man, and the old dudes is getting some bread though. You can't be mad at Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, the legends, and them, you know, getting some bread, putting some money in their pocket, man.
Cut it. That's for sure.
Word is born. They're getting some bread, man. And yo, Mike Tyson was so happy about, you know, him being a humanitarian. You know what I'm saying? He said this is better than getting paid. But
yo,
I'm guessing it made money somehow. You know?
Oh, it made big money. This is Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. we're talking about, man. Massive. What?
Let me get to Steve in Chicago, man. Did we get to you, Steve? Oh,
nope.
Man. This is too funny, yo.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza, I hang out with chicks all day. These fighters still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What up?
Yeah, I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it. I thought it was put together well. The production was good. But it was funny last night in the back channel. Some of the guys bashing on it were the same guys telling us that blowing off fireworks in Eddie's backyard was great. So you could see the bias there. But anyways, I enjoyed it. And, you know, to me, I'm like, you know, this wasn't catered for us. I told you this before. You know, you had Mario Lopez as a host. You had Snoop Dogg come. Like, this was like to a mainstream audience that isn't a hardcore boxing fan. And the fights, you know, especially the two, the main and the co-main, you know, were subpar for a real boxing fan, you know. It was more about, you know, nostalgia for Mike, you know. The YouTuber, I'm not into those fights. You know, they could make them, and it's going to go, you know, but it's not for me. But, you know, I think the event overall, if they do 2, 3 of these a year, I don't have a problem with that. I think it'll do the sport well. I don't see a problem. I don't think it takes away from the other guys or the fights. You know, the hardcore are still going to watch the other fights, you know, and they might not be a part of these fights. So everyone can make.
Cut it.
Stone Bone.
What up? Yeah, man, it was good to see your grandfathers, you know, get a check, man. They was doing a lot of hugging. After round 3, they was tired, you know. It was real. After round 3, it was over with. It was Tyson couldn't get punches like above Roy's shoulder. Like from round 4 on, every punch was like to Roy's side or stomach. Like Tyson couldn't get his arms up. You could tell them gloves was heavy. Roy was just trying to move and stay out the way. And it was funny, like watching Roy trying to do the old moves he used to do. It's like, you know how when you see the old man dressed like the young dude, that's what it looked like. Roy was doing a little foot shuffle, like spinning out, like watching him. It was a little funny, man. It was entertainment. I ain't had no problem with I didn't pay for it, I'm gonna be honest. I watched it on YouTube, my bad. But yeah, I mean, like I can't complain, man. Hey, and that's Wiz Khalifa be better probably than Chris Brown because he really be training like with his hands and the feet. So go for that. Look, you're gonna get the LeVar versus Jordan, and then we got to get a black retired NBA to revenge the death of Nate Robinson. Somebody retired basketball player. You got to do something, man. Somebody got to step up for the small basketball player. He's the split.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, this what I'm saying. Like when the boxing balls was going on, it's like, yo, where all the MCs at? Like, y'all need to be wanting to step up. And right now, basketball players, somebody gotta step up for Nate, man. Nate
I don't know, man.
Slap,
Mr. PBC on the super chat says Triller does better pay-per-view buys than Mr. Horchata Canelo ever do, and he's the face of boxing. LOL.
Yo,
ain't he? LOL. Get the ribs off the grill.
Why you be hating, man? Yo, this the dude that Jake beat the first time right here, Digi.
Yeah, the Digimon. He got laced.
Yeah, he ain't get his laced as the 3-time dunk champion.
The Digimon got laced.
Yo, Chris Brown with the react. Ooh, what you saying?
Yo, I don't know why y'all keep that. Yo, Jake want Conor McGregor, champ.
I want the Chris fight. Yo, Conor is good, but he could go for that Chris fight, man. That's if he can't get Conor, get that Chris fight, man. Get that Chris fight, man. We going out to Boomerang time. Mr. Boomerang Gang and Boomerang Gang. Who's my Boomerang? Trey in the Bay. What is up? Boomerang. Boom to the rang rang.
Hold up.
Trey To everybody who be traying too hard. What up, Trey?
Trey in the bay.
Give it to CYP.
No, he's not worthy. CYP. What up?
You know what everybody
Yo, what up? What up? Appreciation. I'm back again to see if anybody accepted the challenge. Of course they didn't, but they gonna type and type and type. Cut it out, man. Like we gonna have to move on one day. We're gonna have to move on one day. And I don't understand why Ness gotta keep telling y'all over and over, white boy versus CYP was not ducked by no CYP. I tell you that shit immediately. I don't even know why I gotta keep repeating that. Cause y'all seem to come into this chat and like to lie every day. You don't get timed out. But if CYP come telling the truth too much in the chat, he get timed out. I'm like, what are we, grown men or we kids? We gonna keep lying or we gonna be able to just anything goes? Let me know so I know how to participate in that chat correctly. CYP out.
You know, one day we got to figure out a way how to promote a CYP fight, man. Mr. Numbers, man. You know, you should also go with the whole. I mean, you're younger than me, so I guess that won't work for him. But what was the wrestler, the narcissist? You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, go for that. Go for that route. You know what I mean? Come into the ring with the mirrors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you always right. You all that dude. We just got to figure out a package, man. We need a package for you. You're high risk, man. Unfortunately. High risk, man. P. Diddy, I see flashes of P. Diddy, man, and I get afraid. My G, man, what up?
Yo, good morning. Long time.
Long time.
Yo, I'm not gonna hate on this. I hated on it last night on the back call, but I really hope that it does great numbers. So PBC, Top Rank, Dazn could maybe invest in some of these older guys and putting the newer guys, the young prospects on the undercard, so they can get some recognition and maybe that becoming a springboard for their careers. Somebody like well, obviously not Tank anymore, but maybe still Haney, maybe still Stevenson. Some of those younger guys that definitely need, more followers and bring in some of the old boxing fans back into the sport again.
It's crazy because like how much attraction is it gonna be for the young fighters like Shakur and everybody else, right? Devin fought in one of Logan's undercards. And I mean, where are they gonna get to a point where they're like, wait a minute, like I'm not trying to have my legacy built off of fighting on YouTuber cards. Like I got decent amount of fights that I could make my own.
Y'all better stop saying YouTuber. This is a Mike Tyson pay-per-view undercard, man.
Hey yo, check me out. Antonio Tarver want that smoke with Jake Paul, that get back for Nate. I'm just saying.
What?
Mr. PB, yeah.
Come on, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said,
Antonio
forget
really
this, man. Do my man's like that. He trying to get the get back. Mr.
really
PBC with the super chat. Huh?
He really clout chasing. Come on, Antonio Tarver, not only is he mad old, but
he old as
a
hell,
pro boxer though.
Watching Roy Jones. Mr. PBC saying watching Roy Jones versus Mike was like watching a scary movie. Run, Roy, get up and watch out. But let's be real, Eddie, real pissed. Dead zone, Triller on top.
Yeah, I didn't even get what Steve was saying too, because I was definitely bigging up the fireworks in Eddie backyard. You know what I'm saying? I loved everything he did.
They calling it the dead zone. That's fun.
I mean,
Dead Zone was dope.
Dead Zone got a good month.
The zone.
They got a good month this month, though. I mean, Boomerang, they got a good month. You're going to have to pay for it this month.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yo.
Yeah, man. Just another quick point. The biggest thing about the whole setup is that, some Francis said, switching to the artist per thing. Like, yo, at the end of the day, this is going to keep the momentum going. This might break the whole model. It might not even be no more pay-per-views for the current day fighters. So everybody's going to have to go back to the table. Or this could have just been an event, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think if it builds, anytime there's business, anytime there's competition in town, nobody should be the only game in town. So whatever this does, whether it makes fighters able to get more money, Dennis said he's chilling with his old lady watching the fight. My mom's and my aunt, blowing something down, watching the fight. It's all about boxing. I don't want to get too deep into, who's not getting what, because, I'm just trying to get in front of the TV and watch.
Cut it.
Córtalo.
We got Stone Bone Boomerang. What up?
Boomerang.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna do the LeVar Ball versus Jordan. We're gonna do Jake Paul versus Wiz Khalifa. We're gonna do Jeezy versus Gucci Man. I don't know.
They already made up.
No, Gucci Man want to get something off his chest. You watch that versus. He got something he want to get off his chest. He would love to do it with his hands, and I'm pretty sure Jeezy would oblige it. So we're gonna throw that one on there, and fuck it, gonna throw Ness and CYP on there, man. Like, let's go to get it done, man. Like, that's this your opportunity to be on the card. You and CYP, y'all gonna make that next card, man.
Who's undercard? Who's undercard?
Let's see. What would be the headline? Well, the headline is gonna be LeVar Ball versus Jordan. So you're in one. It'll be a 2 split. You know how they used to do the split card? You have a basketball court in one door, and then the boxing ring in the other one. Man, you do the fights over there. Then you find because LeVar Ball been calling out Michael Jordan, talking about beating him in 1-on-1 on pay-per-view. He been saying it, so he like the biggest sports reality star right now. It's him and his sons. So I can see something like that happening.
Okay. Now that makes a lot of financial sense. That sounds like it makes some financial sense. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not the one laughing at that $600,000 that Jake Paul received for that. What do you get? What do you get in 4 minutes and 27 seconds? How many rounds did it go? 1.5, 2.5? What?
I have no idea. It was quick.
He got paid handsomely for that time. You know what I'm saying? So did Nate.
It was 2 rounds out of 6 round fight.
It was
but
2 out of 6. It went like 30 minute into the second round.
And was it a 2 minute or was it 3 minute? It was 3 minutes, right?
It's 3 minutes, yeah.
We got a super chat from Mr. PBC who says, the butt ugly truth is...
Go ahead.
The butt ugly truth is... Bob is interested in Jake. Hell yeah, he see the dollars, man. I'm telling you, I'm surprised that Eddie and Dazn didn't have his man in camp, man. I'm surprised that they didn't have him in contract, man. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Bob is interested in Jake? How do we know that?
Man, he's obviously insinuating and assuming, but it's all good. Who wouldn't be interested in that money machine? But my Gene Bear, Boomerang.
Boomy.
Got nothing to add, Ness. Great
No
show.
problem.
Keep up the
No
good
problem.
work.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. You show me another 2-0 pro that's making $600,000 on their second fight, I'll show you a superstar. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one, 7 p.m. This shit went over to the overtime.
You know what it is, man. Next up, Sports Talk. I'll let you close it out, Alex. Next up, Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? NEXUP Sports Talk. Go ahead and check me out. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, IG. You know what I'm saying? We got some dope content over there. I appreciate y'all. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything, but does help us grow and it helps with the visibility of the show. Shout out to all the sponsors, man. We can't name you all out because it's going to take another 10 minutes. But shout out to you. Thank you for sponsoring our Border Wars 9 event, which is just under about 6 or 7 days away. So shout out to you. Thank you very much for your support. Go ahead, Alex.
It's all good.
Ultra Combo!
And that's what you got hit with this morning and afternoon of TBV. Ultra Combo of TBV in the morning and afternoon. This was the after take of the Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight. Guess what, guys? We're moving into a new era of boxing. For all the hardcores, just like myself, we're just going to have to get along with what's going on. It's bringing up the numbers. It's bringing attention to the sport. I mean, Ness has been on here from the rip believing in this, and, I'm a believer. It's getting the right attention. It's going to be some things that are not going to be, likable in the beginning, but guess what? When change comes, things sometimes, make people uncomfortable, but we always find ourselves to a good measure and a good standing. So this is the Boxing Voice. Hit the subscribe button, hit that bell, because if it ain't shaking, you ain't baking with us.
Hit that membership button.
Oh, yeah, membership video will be coming out today.
Oh, so the button's not there. Here's the button.
This is Ness just trying to talk like my work is nothing, but yeah, the video will be coming out today. Finished it up yesterday with the editing, and that's all we have to do. And then Ness has to give some new members only posts, and everything will be today.
Lies, man. He lucky I didn't find that sad horn. Where's that sad horn?
What the fuck is wrong with this guy, man? You kidding me or what?
He lucky I don't know where I put it at, man. Anyway, we're out.
You've seen him. You know how strong he is.
You
can't win.
That's Jake. That's Jake, man. He too strong.